Hey everyone! Welcome to Nintendo Prime Live. We are live reacting today to Opening Night Live. Are you excited for it? Because here it is. It's right here. Opening Night Live. It's right here. It's not up yet. We got about 18 minutes before they do their pre-show. Because they always do Jeff Keighley always has his pre-shows before his show. So we'll watch that pre-show. But I want to say, how you guys doing? I haven't seen you in a bit. It's been a little bit. We didn't do our bonus game stream that I was planning to do last Friday. Too much coming up. It's really hard for me to throw in bonus streams at times. I just don't have a lot of time. And then the weekend was really busy. Even the Prime Answers that we're doing every weekend, that came out a day later than I planned. So we actually missed a day of content. But hey, you know, things happen. Also, we didn't do a live stream last night. That's our first missed Monday night stream in quite some time. And the reason for that is simply that Eric was hanging out with me, and we decided that instead of me doing what I normally would do, which, hey, let's live stream and just have Eric come on the stream or whatever, we decided to just actually hang out and be friends, which is not something I get to do a whole lot in my life, is actually just hang out. Sucks it was on a stream night that he was available to hang out. He just happened to not be working yesterday, but that's what happened then. So we are here right now. I'm not sure if we're going to be streaming tonight yet. So for those wondering, hey, are we going to be doing our Nintendo Prime Live on Tuesday night as well? I don't know. And the reason I don't know is I still have to get out my Prime 5 video today. The Prime 5 video, I decided early today was going to come out after this, because I thought if I released it before this Opening Night Live, we would end up not being able to, you know, we'd probably just hurt the viewership of that video. Also, it's good we wait anyways, because some bigger news keeps dropping. As an example, there's going to be a Nintendo Treehouse Live on Thursday. For those who haven't been keeping updated in the news, that will be one of the stories in the Prime 5, is the Treehouse Live. And yes, I absolutely plan to be live streaming the Treehouse Live as much as possible. I mean, the stream will be up on our channel, but, you know, I'm going to try to live react to it as much as possible. I have no idea how long it's going to be. Sometimes the Treehouse Lives can be like 6 hours, so we'll see how it goes. But I definitely will have a live stream up for it, and I will be here live reacting for it whenever I possibly can. But yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. They're doing it for Splatoon 3. Two different things with Splatoon 3. One is just like a general Splatoon 3 Treehouse Live, and then a specific one where they want to go into tips and strategies around the playable demo, the Splatfest stuff that's happening this weekend for Splatoon 3. And then on top of that, they're actually going to do a world first gameplay premiere for Harvestella. Now, all of that's happening on Thursday, Nintendo Treehouse Live. I'll have details on that in my upcoming Prime 5 video, and absolutely we will be live streaming that event. And because we have these special streams this week, it's kind of why I'm not so sure about the night streams. One thing I have to worry about at my channel is if I do too many streams versus content releases, it actually impacts viewership. Of course, the problem is the majority of our revenue comes from those night live streams. So sometimes I just have to eat the loss. And it sucks to eat the loss in a month where we're already eating losses. But you know what? That's life. It doesn't always go your way. What does go our way, however, is that today we are reacting to Opening Night Live. Now, we do a few things that are going to be at Opening Night Live. Let me open up my email. I'm an official stream partner of Opening Night Live, as if that has ever mattered. We're going to get copyright strikes. It just is what it is. But here is what I was told by Jeff Keighley, that this is going to be a 2-hour live showcase. Now, that doesn't include the pre-show. So in 15 minutes, they're going to have a pre-show. It's going to be a half-hour long. That's not part of that. So basically, once they go live for their pre-show, it's about 2.5 hours. So the half-hour pre-show, 2-hour show. The official show starts at the top of the hour at 1 p.m. Central Time. It will be done at 3 p.m. Central Time. These are games that they have announced ahead of time are going to be featured. However, more than this will be in it. Sonic Frontiers, Hogwarts Legacy, The Callisto Protocol, High on Life, Return to Monkey Island, Liza P, Genshin Impact, The Outlast Trials, Gotham Knights, Honkai Star Rail, Goat Simulator 3, and The Expanse: The Telltale series. Now, that's just what they have announced. There's going to be more because it says here. I'll even show you the email. Hold on, I gotta make sure it doesn't have any contact information. Okay, yeah, you guys aren't allowed to have his email. But you see the email here. Sonic Frontiers. You see all this stuff, and it says and many more to be announced. Watch live co-stream. Blah blah blah. It tells me where the correct links are to co-stream. Anyways, so. Yeah, sorry. I always have to make sure that I don't have contact info in here because I have Jeff Keighley's email. But yeah, that is pretty cool. So, I mean, bare minimum, well, for Switch owners, just on that list alone, there's a few things to be excited about. Just for us. Let me reopen it again. I mean, obviously Sonic Frontiers, which, by the way, it looks like the official release date's November 8th. I don't know if people saw that. There was an ad that went up early that I think was supposed to go up after the Sonic Frontiers trailer during opening night live, and the ad specifically mentions November 8th. So that leaked retailer date of the 15th, back it up a week. November 8th seems to be when we can expect to have Sonic Frontiers coming out. Hogwarts Legacy we know is exciting. It's delayed for the Switch. Well, it's delayed for everything, but the Switch version itself is delayed even longer, it appears. Obviously, another thing to be excited about, the Return to Monkey Island, that's coming to Switch. Genshin Impact is supposed to be coming to Switch. Maybe we get the Switch announcement here. I have no idea. Let's see here. Gotham Knights, I don't think we're getting. Maybe we get Ghost Simulator 3. I have no idea. So some of these games will be for Switch, but it's going to be look at multi-platform games. Maybe some Sony and Xbox exclusives. Who knows? A sign that you're good in the algorithm is that you were third in my Gamescom search results. Was I? You know what's funny in being third in your Gamescom search results is I was probably third because you're subscribed to me. Like when I type Gamescom, here, I'll show you. I type Gamescom. I see IGN. I see the official Gamescom channel. I see the Game Awards, just the channel we'll be using because this is supposed to be streamer friendly. Then I see Player Essence, who I'm subscribed to. Then IGN again. Then Linus Tech Tips for some reason has nothing to do with Gamescom, but for some reason he pops up. Why? Because I'm subscribed to him. IGN Games, Game Trailers. Yeah, Robo Rob. I'm not seeing me anywhere. So yeah, the reason I popped up had nothing to do with your search results. It had to do with the fact you're subscribed to me. If you weren't subscribed to me, I wouldn't have popped up. Like Linus Tech Tips popped up, and it's not even a Gamescom video. So, yeah, it's not based on, if you're subscribed to me, it's showing it because you're subscribed to me. I don't even have Gamescom in my title, so there is that as well. I guess I could add Gamescom. I don't know that it's gonna matter. I don't know how many people are searching Gamescom, but we'll put it in the title anyways. All right. Let me see here. In recovery this week after my colonoscopy. Colonoscopies are never fun. Yeah, those are never fun. Spending time with my friends is always great. Glad you two got the chance to just hang out, man. Yeah, dude. Eric and I. So Eric, for those who don't know, he's the co-host of the Nintendo Prime podcast. Him and I don't get a chance to hang out a whole bunch, to be completely frank. He comes over basically here's the extent of us hanging out. Outside of Prime Gaming Fest or the Game Awards, I only basically see him for the Nintendo Prime podcast. He comes over after work about an hour before the podcast begins. From there, I'm updating him on the stories, the topics. He's helping me set up if I happen to not be set up yet. Usually I'm set up before he gets here, but sometimes I'm not. And going through any tech issues, and then we're live. And then I put my kids to bed, and then we're live. And then podcast ends, and he leaves. Now, that doesn't mean I don't talk to him throughout the week. Of course, we're texting throughout the week about sports and life and everything, and occasional phone calls. But we don't really hang out. He comes over because he committed to the podcast. If he didn't commit to the podcast, I wouldn't see him on Wednesdays either. That's just I think it's just reality of being adults. Sometimes, especially now that I have children, some of it's just on me. I have kids, so I'm just really busy and I can't leave the house to go do it. Like, hey man, you want to come out to B-dubs? I can't afford to bring my kids with. It's too expensive to bring my kids, so I can't go, and I can't go without my kids because I'm the only one here. So it's like I just can't hang out. Sorry, man. Oh, you want to go to a movie? I can't, man. My kids can't go to that movie. Like, I'm kind of, the kids gotta kind of go where I go. most of the time. So it's very hard for us to hang out like we used to. But it was cool. Yesterday he came over and we ran some errands, or I ran some errands with him, I guess, while Yulia watched the kids, and then we played a bunch of Madden 23. We also played some TMNT, Shredder's Revenge. We played Shredder's Revenge on Switch. We played Madden 23 on Xbox Series. So we had a lot of fun. It was actually a really, really fun time. Something that we used to do a lot more often. Play video games together, hang out, chill. We had the Brewer game on in the background as well. Watched them beat the Dodgers. So that was good. But yeah, I don't get that very often. But anyways, we have 8 minutes until the official pre-show for Gamescom opening night live. Let's see here. Hogwarts is the main one you've been super hyping for. Yeah, dude, the Hogwarts Legacy has looked really, really good. I'm curious if we're going to see Gollum today as well. That's another one that's supposed to be coming to Switch, although at a later date. What's up, Caspuff? Welcome to the stream. R&D for the Switch version of Frontiers is being done by research and development, but for the Switch version being done by Big the Cat. I don't know who Big the Cat is. Maybe is that a joke? Is that like an actual studio? No idea. Yeah, as you get older, you realize that you and your real friends won't communicate or see each other rarely, but that's just like, well, we communicate plenty. I mean, just looking at, we usually use Facebook Messenger for some reason. We don't use actual text messaging. I don't know why. But even like today we talked for a bit, and he sends me funny things all the time. I send him some stuff too. We talked obviously yesterday, but we hung out the day, Sunday, Saturday, continuing Saturday, Friday, Thursday, Wednesday. Yeah. So like we usually end up, it's pretty rare that a day goes by we don't send a couple texts to each other. But yeah, it's more so the kids. Once I had children, that's kind of, I don't really see a lot of my friends that often. Just how it goes. I have other friends. Like there's Jason. He's a good friend of mine, but he lives over in Minnesota. Every now and then he'll come out here for drinks on like a Saturday night, and Yulia doesn't work Saturday night, so sometimes I'll get to go out for a little bit and see him, but I see him even less, like maybe once a month. Brian C. Whoa. Thank you so much, buddy, for the $5. Can't even say $5 foot long anymore because they're not $5 anymore. I would know. I had some Subway today, although I had a wrap today. Still. See here. When do you want to hang, Nate? I have 2 kids. Yeah, it's not that easy, too. Like, you would figure, because I have kids, well, people with other kids would understand, and you get to hang out with them more. But then, like, people get weird when they have kids. And, like, outside of going to the park, it's like, oh, you want to come to my house? Let's have a cookout. It just gets so discombobulated. It's all right. I like my life. I got a good life. I see Eric when I need to see him. I'm sure if I like pressed him harder, he'd come hang out more. I think the big thing for Eric is he gets worn out from work a lot, which I don't know, man. He does a desk job, but it can be really stressful sometimes. So I don't know. I think he just needs to get better sleep. And he's had sleep studies done. Can't really figure out exactly why he doesn't get good sleep, but if he got better sleep, he'd probably come hang out more. But it all works out. I'm not lonely or anything. I got Yulia. She's my best friend. Did I play Splatoon 2 yesterday, Nate? I was in a team with a Nathaniel and wondered if that's our Nintendo Prime. No, I don't use Nathaniel on my Switch. My username is... tell you quick. I don't have it memorized because I don't need to have it memorized because... yeah, my username is nprimenate. nprimenate. So basically, anytime you see me online, there is some version of NP or Prime or something in my username. Like on Xbox, my gamer tag is MP Nate Jantz, I think. I think it's MP Nate Jantz on Xbox. So, yeah, there's always something Nintendo Prime referenced in my usernames. Let's see here. But no, I don't play Splatoon 2 anymore, and I won't be playing Splatoon 2. Now, Splatoon 3 this weekend, possible bonus stream for the Splatfest. Possible bonus stream. Haven't worked it out yet because we're getting really busy. My kids start school next week. There's a possibility of a bonus stream. Let's see here. My best friend and I only get to hang out once a month. We usually just drink whiskey and play board games. Yeah, you and I played a board game the other day. What was it? Oh, no, we didn't. We played a card game. We played Phase 10. We haven't played Phase 10 in a long time, but yeah, we played Phase 10 the other day. Yulia won, of course. I don't think I've beat her in Phase 10 in a long time. What's up, Mike? Hi, bye, buddy. Phase 10's great. Yeah, dude, I like Phase 10. It's fun. And we got about 3 minutes before the Gamescom official pre-show begins. Cool. I have to keep an eye out when I'm playing multiplayer. Yeah. No, I don't play. Well, no. Usually when Splatoon's out, I play. When it comes out, I play a lot of it for a couple months for sure. A lot of times on live stream, but not always on live stream. I'll play it just on my own sometimes, laying in bed at night. I have to get a few matches because the matches in Splatoon 3 don't take that long, so it's kind of cool. It's a good unwind game. Even if I lose, it's whatever. Especially if I like. Actually, I'm doing really good in Madden 23. I've only lost once. I'm in like 6 leagues and I've only lost once. I don't know why I'm doing so well. Let's see here. Have I gotten to play any more Xenoblade Chronicles 3? Yeah. No, I haven't. I keep waiting for time where I have time for a really long play session because that's what I want to do. I was playing it in like little spurts, like a half hour here, a half hour there. And like, it's just, you barely get anywhere, right? It's a JRPG. I need to be playing like 2 to 3 hours minimum per play session. And it's hard for me to find a 2 to 3 hour slot that I could just play games. It really is. I usually have like an hour max. But, all right, let me flip over here. It's about to start in a minute. We'll full screen this here. Okay, I don't think I have a way to. I guess I can kind of read the chat. What's up, ePrimify? You're never late, man. You always come exactly when you mean to. All right. I'm at the one side of Hogwarts Legacy. Board games are a great way to have fun with people while talking. Yeah, I mean, we talked during Madden a little bit too as well. We mostly play Monopoly, but every now and then we play some other board games, like Dungeon. Nice. All right, it says waiting for the Game Awards, so it should be starting any moment now. The official pre-show of opening night live for Gamescom. Blah, blah, blah. The pre-show of the pre-show. As you see, these are obviously 3 games that are featuring pretty hard today. Hogwarts Legacy, Sonic Frontiers, and the Callisto Protocol. Remember, though, the release date for Sonic Frontiers was leaked by Sega accidentally. It's November 8th. November 8th! And yes, well, that'll probably be one of the stories. The Sonic Frontiers stuff will probably be one of the stories in today's. Hey, there it is. What settings are we at? Oh, that's good. Make sure I didn't skip. Welcome to Opening Night Live. Are they not going to do a pre-show today? Maybe they're not going to do a pre-show. Here, we'll come back to this if they actually do something. We'll come back to that if they do something. Maybe they're not doing a pre-show. Maybe they're just going to have a half hour of music. That's cool if they don't do a pre-show. We can wait. It says the show starts, top of the hour, which it does. So maybe they're just going to play some music. Can we ban Corey for in real life stalking? I mean, that's something for you to go to police about, man. Nothing I can do about that. Sab Vasquez, how's it going, buddy? I am in the same situation, man, with responsibilities. Now I have limited gaming time, which sucks. I can't play 20-hour games. I usually play, is it MLB, Mario Kart, Smash, and FIFA? Yeah. Yeah, that might just be music. I mean, right now, it's just playing music. I have it here. Open. If they do something, we'll flip over. Last year, they had something with Kyle Bossman for a half hour. Hogwarts Legacy will be shown today, yes. During opening night live, this event right here. This event right here is going to have Hogwarts Legacy. This is what we're going to be reacting to today. Starts, as you see, top of the hour. There's the times, top of the hour. Let's see here. Between Nintendo and PlayStation, I'm going to go broke after Christmas. So many great games I want this year. Dude, I still got to get my hands on that PS5, man. I don't want to upgrade my Series S to a Series X. That's a lot of money. And I'm getting a new camera. It's a lot of money, man. I'm going to have to get like 5 more jobs just to afford my video game habits. Let's see here. Want to see some more Sparks of Hope gameplay? I don't think we're seeing Sparks of Hope today. I would not expect Sparks of Hope today. But it could happen. Ubisoft is at Gamescom, but I'm not expecting Sparks of Hope. Let's see here. Yeah, I know. It's not about when the bundles drop, Joshua. It's about me being able to have $500 plus tax, let alone a bundle. So that's going to be like $600-700 plus tax. About having the money. Gaming's an expensive hobby. Let's see here. We're getting the cloud version. Is that what you think's happening with Hogwarts Legacy? You think it's going to be a cloud version? It's interesting because they're selling physical copies for Switch. But, I mean, it could just be a digital code. And a digital code could just be a cloud game. So, in theory, that could happen. It hasn't happened yet. A cloud game has never sold in a physical case with a digital code for Switch. Yet. I always have to say yet, because it's the first time for everything. We have seen digital-only games sell in physical cases with a digital code. So it's not unheard of for that, but we have yet to see a cloud game dare to do it. But first time for everything. We'll see. Well, I don't think we're going to see today. I don't understand what you're talking about. Well, that's rough. So you're watching a live stream where you don't understand me. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. I only speak one language. I speak a smidge of a couple of the languages, but not enough that I can say more than like hello. Unless they developed specifically for the Switch hardware, which I think I heard they did. I have no idea, Mike Odyssey. No clue. Nobody knows except for the people developing the game. What's up, Paul Gale? Pound it. Let me see. Nintendo announced an event on Twitter. Yes, I am aware. It is a Nintendo Treehouse this Thursday for Splatoon 3 and Harvestella. I know all about it. We will be live reacting to it. That story will also have all the full details and everything, along with what my plans are for it, will be in our Prime 5 video later today. As will probably the Sonic Frontiers release date and, any new information we get today for Sonic Frontiers and some other stuff. I already have most of the stories done for Prime 5. But maybe Gamescom's going to change and give me something else that I want to talk about in Prime 5 instead of what I have lined up right now. By the way, while we have a moment, how many of you guys have seen my Prime 5 news videos? Drop an emoji in the chat if you've checked out my Prime 5 news videos, which are 3 of my last 4 videos. Did you hate the great Nate that hates breaking news? He hears rumors of a Nintendo Direct next month. I haven't heard anything from Nate the Hate, but I haven't checked out his stuff. I mean, if he said something, that'll probably be in my Prime 5 too. I haven't been on the internet much today Been really busy all day. But I mean, if he's saying it, then it's probably happening. I know he did a podcast, and I listened to it, and I didn't hear anything in it that, like, oh, definitively, there's going to be a direct blah, 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 blah. But he expects one. I know that. But MVG didn't expect one, so what does that tell you? No clue. Let's see here. Lots and lots of people saying they seen my Prime 5 videos. So yeah, like, what are you guys' thoughts on the Prime 5? The whole reason I asked is because I don't get an opportunity to get a lot of feedback on the new style of content. It's the new way I'm delivering news. I'm gonna still be cleaning it up a little bit as we go here, as it gets more refined and I get it more down to a regular flow. Obviously, it's the top 5 stories in the last 24 hours. Basically, the top 5 stories since the last episode went up for Nintendo. The stories might someday just be all indie games. Other days it might be more stuff. So far, we've had at least something for everyone. And usually the title and the thumbnail is built around, one particular piece of news. But, obviously there's 5 in there, and we rapid fire it. We try to get it in under 10 minutes. The whole video in under 10 minutes is the goal. The news is in under 8. But yeah, we've been trying to stick to the format. It's worked out so far. I mean, viewership wise, it's been pretty consistent. our first one had 5,500. Our next one had 3,480. The one yesterday has 3,900. Probably going to hit 4,000. And before that, the way I was doing news was so wild and all over the place. Like right now, it's like we're at a minimum. We're getting 3,000 per Prime 5 episode. In the past, we would just be all over the damn place. Like, Nintendo has that investigation thing, 1,500. Let's see here. And then those ones were pretty consistent for a bit. This is bad. This, blah, blah, blah. But then going back a week before that, it'd be like, oh, here's a editorial piece, 2,400. Here's one about some Pokemon thing, 1,000. Here's some bad news is 3,000. Here's some Xbox stuff, 1,400. It's just all over. And like, we haven't been able to consistently get above 5,000, like at all. So my goal is obviously, for the channel to grow. My last episode, unfortunately, the one I did yesterday, I lost subscribers to that episode. I don't know. People got mad at me for some reason. I don't know why. So, but you know what? The last 2 episodes gained me subscribers, so we're just gonna keep it going. You win some, you lose some. So that's another thing too, is the channel is technically back to growing, even with the subscriber loss yesterday. Let's see here. You want me to send you a PS5, Nate? I mean, Donnie Dazinski, if you're just gonna send me a PlayStation 5, that'd be sweet. Nobody has to send me a PlayStation 5, by the way. It's just gonna be a while before I can realistically afford it, because we're saving up for a camera. Like tomorrow, we're about to set aside like $300 into a separate bank account. That's none of our bills, nothing touches it, so there can't be like any random Netflix charge to it or anything like that. And that goes towards our camera fund, because we need to get rid of this thing. Which reminds me, I gotta go turn the fan on, or this thing's gonna overheat. Number 1 problem with this camera is it overheats. Number 2 issue with the camera is that it doesn't, it's got really bad autofocus. And because I don't have anyone behind the camera, I'm reliant on good autofocus, so. All right. Let me see here. What's up, Matthew McDonald? How you doing, buddy? Kevin McKenzie, I like it so far. I do miss the segments your news videos used to have. Makes it easier to find during a rewatch. Oh, you mean like you miss when I did you mean you miss when I time-stamped? Yeah, so because the news is so quick, I decided not to timestamp these videos, because the news just happens so fast. Like, oh my gosh, one news might be a minute and a half, another news might be like 30 seconds. Because the news is so quick, it didn't really make sense to put timestamps in because there's just a lot of news in there. So, but yeah, that's why timestamps aren't there anymore for those particular videos. Doesn't mean I won't use timestamps in other forms of content. As an example, if I'm doing like a review of a product and that review is like 15, 20 minutes long because it's really in depth, like, yeah, they'll be like, hey, this is us testing it this way. This is us testing this. This is us doing, so like that kind of stuff would probably still have segments because it's a longer video. But in these shorter videos, there's so much happening. It's like each chapter would be so dinky. It just didn't feel worth doing. Let's see here. The timing is good. Nate's has a good marketing director. Look at Mike trying to take credit for everything. It's all right. Mike's a good dude. He does. Him and I talk about YouTube stuff a lot. Every Wednesday after the podcast, and him and I usually have a long conversation about our channels and stuff, helping each other out. Let's see here. Anyone want to write a piano medley for you? I'll pass. Gamescom? Yeah, it's just music. All right. So we got 18 minutes until Gamescom opening night live begins. The top 5 way of covering news has been good. News, cuts, animations, comedy, an ad for the channel that's kept pretty short. Hope it continues. Thanks. Yeah, I want to redo that ad one of these weekends when I have time. I want to redo it. I like the way that I have it cut together, but I feel like I could say it even more concisely. I feel like that ad for the channel is a little bit like maybe 10 seconds too long. I think I could chop 10 seconds off it. So I'm gonna find a way to redo it, chop it down a little bit, and still keep it just as punchy and good feeling. I'll figure it out though. Let's see here. Give me the mailing address in you. Donnie, are you offering right now to buy me a PlayStation 5? Is this something that just happened? Is Donnie Duzinski about to buy me a PlayStation 5? Okay, you know what? Hold on. 1, thank you. 2, let's not overreact. The PlayStation 5 isn't here. Anyone can say anything. I could have the whole chat tell me they're going to buy me a PlayStation 5. Doesn't mean I'm actually getting a PlayStation 5. I don't know if I have your contact information, Donnie. I mean, it might be somewhere like from Prime Gaming Fest in the giveaway emails, but I don't have it in my other email. He kept telling me he needed to wait for money. I mean, yeah, that's the big thing. Is it's not that I can't ever afford one day. It's just we are saving for we're saving for an expenditure for the channel in the new camera because I'm annoyed by this camera. I try not to complain about the camera, daily, but it's because it's something I'm already addressing. It's just going to take a while because it's like a $6,000 purchase we're making, but it's going to be awesome. And when I switch to it, I'm probably not even going to say anything. I'm just going to use it and see if people notice the difference. Like, I notice the difference in editing with these microphones. My audio is so much better. It's so much clearer. Oh, it's nice. It makes my life so much easier in editing. I basically don't have to do any real audio editing besides just cutting out, like ums or ahs or, mistakes. If I'm like, oh yeah, and I mispronounce something or like I flub and forget something, so then I got to pause and you got to cut that stuff out. But I don't actually have to fix the audio anymore. I used to have to fix it every damn video. And that alone would take me like 40 minutes of audio fixing. It was stupid. What's in the Subway cup? This is just Diet Coke. Just some Diet Coke. I wanted to get their, you know how they have like that Fresca fruit mix? It's really high in calories. But they were all out, so. Dude, the audio difference when I'm editing, oh man. I mean, I'm at my end game for like this kind of audio. I still need to get a proper, pretty expensive boom mic for my camera, but I'm not buying that till next year. Once our E3 plans are confirmed, like if we're going to E3 and stuff, then I'll invest in a a proper boom microphone for the camera, and then like a really nice one, not some cheapie. I used a cheapie before. It's not good. We need a nice one. And then and I got to see if I can get a media pass. That's the big thing, is getting a media pass. And then the only last thing I want to upgrade my wireless system, but I'll worry about that another time. That system's not as important because I don't really use it that often. Let's see here. So Donnie, do I have you on Discord, Donnie? Are you on my Discord server? I guess that's a better question. I can message you on Discord if you're on Discord. I don't know if you are though. I don't know what your username is on Discord. Well, I mean, if you're on Discord, then you can message me. Probably do it that way, so that way you're not sharing your Discord handle. When I was interning at Shaw TV, I learned the magic audio number is -12. So I don't do -12. -12 is fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I found for me when I'm doing my videos at -6 seems to be a pretty good sweet point. The reason for this is what people don't consider sometimes are cheaper headphones. When you do -12 on cheaper headphones that don't get very loud, -12 is sometimes not loud enough. Some cheap headphones are really damn quiet. And these are just headphones I have. So I test the different headphones in my house with the volume differences because I notice every pair of headphones I put on, the volume's different. So I go with -6. That's what I've settled on, and works pretty good. My last video, I don't think I put the limiter on. Usually I put the limiter on to stop it. I didn't do that on my last video, so it probably went above -6, but yeah, no, -12. I know all about the -12 trick. I just found headphones where it sounded too quiet to me, so the extra 6 dB was worth the change. Because everyone can turn down their headphones, but you can't help what your max volume is. And certain headphones and earbuds are really, really quiet. Wireless ones in particular are all over the damn place. All right. We got about 11 minutes until the opening night live for Gamescom begins. So yeah, Donnie, if you have me on Discord, you can just message me. I don't know if I have. I'll check my email. I don't know if I have your email. Let me open up the giveaway emails. And if people want updates on the giveaway stuff, I began packing. So there's your update. Things are starting to get packed up to be sent out from that stuff. Again, remember, I do it the 5-year mark, but everything's getting shipped out before the end of the year. So that much I can guarantee you. Everything will be shipped out for the end of the year. Why can't I find? Did I not save the I didn't save the password for this email, did I? Is that it? I mean, know my own passwords. All right, type it slower, Nate. Caps lock that on? No. There we go. Just you type it slower. This keyboard. Big difference between these keyboards and other stuff. Why is Amazon? Oh, hey, another happy person got their amiibo from a tournament earlier this year. Cool. Let me mark this as a. I was all confused. I was in here for a reason, and I got to mark this as shipped. Good. So they're happy because they got their giveaway prize from earlier this year. See, I come through, guys. It just takes me a bit. All right. Let me see. What Donnie? I do have Donnie's email. I'm not going to email you from here though. Yeah, I owe you Bayonetta 3. That's right. I was gonna say I knew I owed you something Bayonetta 3 when it comes out. Still have your email. All right, I'm gonna email you from my official business email though. I'm not gonna do it from The giveaway one, that's weird. All right. I sent you an email, Donnie, if you were serious. If you're not serious, ignore the email. It's all good. All right. Yeah, Just the Tip. That's where you submit news tips. And then, by the way, I do check Just the Tip every day. Every day I check it for Prime 5. I log into my news tip email every single day for Prime 5. The only person who seems to ever use it is DeFox. You guys might recognize DeFox. He's like the only one that seems to ever use it. But it is there and waiting for any of you guys to submit news tips to. It'll probably get used more often once I get the website back up, because we're going to eventually get the website back up. We have many people volunteering to write for it, so I need to sit down and get that organized and get that set up. It's not hard. Maybe I'll get it. I don't want to guarantee this weekend, but maybe the weekend after. Let's see here. I do like the way Sony wireless headphones, XM4s. I would submit news tips, but to be honest, I get my news from here. So yeah, a lot of people do. A lot of people do. You're not the only one. Fix the leg on the table before it falls. The table's like held together with gumbo and duct tape. No, it's actually screwed in, but like to prevent some of the sag we were getting on the corners, we tried to. I'll show you guys later. We tried to attach legs. It was Eric's idea. It was a bad idea. My idea was better. We should have drilled new holes. Anyways, it's whatever. Life happens. I'll fix them someday if I feel like it. These are the most expensive headphones I've ever owned. These are, what are these? The HD 560S. These are the most expensive ones I've ever owned. Not the most expensive ones I've ever worn, but the most expensive ones I've ever owned. They're pretty nice. The Sennheiser HD 560S. I forgot what they cost. What, $200? I think I paid each. I mean, technically, I guess my AirPod Pros were more. Were those $250? Is that how much AirPod Pros are? $250? Maybe those were technically more expensive. They're not nicer, but they're wireless. No, never mind. Those are under $200. So yeah, these are the most expensive ones. I like my AirPod Pros. I do. That's what I use when I need wireless. I just used them last night, actually, when we were watching a movie, because the volume in the movie was really weird, so we just put headphones in. Because she's got AirPods, and I have AirPod Pros, and they sync right up with our Apple TV in our room. It's kind of convenient. The Rodecaster looks schmexy, brother. I love beautiful-looking faders. Yeah, dude. This thing is very, very... That's what's nice about it, is there's a lot of nice things about the Rodecaster Pro 2. But what I like about it is not only is the amazing functionality, I have had so much, I mean, you've probably noticed now too, even on my lives, I've had so much less audio issues since switching over to this as my main mixer. And it just, I mean, it's more than just a mixer, but it's awesome. And it's pretty. And it's really weird that you can get awesome and pretty put together like this. Now, I mean, for the price, yeah. It's not cheap. It's not the most expensive, though. For everything this does, it takes like $3,000 worth of audio equipment and condenses it. Now, you don't get all the functionality and all the channels and all the things you got if you have like the 3 separate things this replaces. But for like just a small time podcaster that doesn't go any more than 4 people deep, or at least 4 people in person deep, like that would, it's perfect. It's perfect for what I do. It's perfect for me. And that's all that matters. Perfect for me. Barring this thing dying, I shouldn't need a new one for a long time. The only thing I'm scared of is I don't have a backup. I kind of, sort of, hope this thing can live long enough until there's a Procaster 3. And if I get that this can end up being my backup. Because I hate that I don't have a backup right now. So I would like to upgrade to the 3 someday, which probably won't come out for like 6-7 years, and then keep this still. And this will just be, hey, if something goes wrong, we hook up this old one that I know works. And it's always scary to know if something happens to this. Damn it. I really don't have a way to do any audio if that goes down besides USB microphones. All right, we're about 4 minutes away here. Good looking audio equipment is always a plus. Sometimes boards stand out way too much and it may sound strange. Really look the look of the faders on that. It looks, oh dude, the faders are so clean. The only thing that some people complain about with them is they're not automated. So you know how like some of the on some equipment you have automated faders. So like when you switch to, so like this is on my Nintendo Prime settings, and let's say I had a different show. Let's say I did a sports show, and I had completely different settings for that, completely different fade settings and everything, which I don't. The way that I use it, I don't really have different settings depending on the show. But let's say I did. If I switch to that show, you know, when you got the automated faders, they would just automatically readjust, but they don't here. They're just manual. But for my purposes, that doesn't matter since I don't have to adjust my faders for that kind of stuff. I mean, what are my faders even at right now? Like this one's the Bluetooth. So this fader I'd probably have to turn up for, well, actually I might not need to turn up opening on live. We'll see. This is Discord. This is mic 2, mic 3. Well, I hot swapped Discord with my microphone over the white mic port over there because I have my third mic port on here being ran over to my desktop right now. So when I record videos over there, I can use the same mic. This is, man. Okay, this is the main mix right here. I know that fader's for everything. I'm trying to remember what this yellow fader is. Huh. I don't know. I gotta go over them again. I mean, I know what it is, but I never see any audio come through because it just keeps coming through the main mix. That's supposed to be desktop audio. The desktop audio just keeps coming through the main mix, so I don't know. It's whatever. Oh, no. That is, okay, so the desktop audio comes, I know, I don't need that fader. The yellow fader, I gotta switch. I could switch the yellow fader to something else because the yellow fader is set to desktop audio 1, which is the main mix I output to the stream. I don't actually control that here because I control the mics individually. I control the desktop audio individually and the computer audio individually. So I don't actually need a fader for that audio. That's what that's for. For the, I believe if I like, yeah, let's see how much quieter I am. But then, yeah, it's so that I don't need this fader though. That fader's unneeded. It's unneeded. I could swap that for something else. This would be if I had my desktop audio set to come in through channel 1, but I have it set to come through channel 2. So I could switch that to something else. That's an unused fader spot for me. Well, good. I could set that then to be mic 3. Or maybe I just shift everything over. Maybe I make this mic 3, this Discord, this my laptop, and this my desktop. That's probably what I'll do. I'll just shift everything over. Anyways, yeah, showtime. Let's go. Hasn't actually started. FYI. Oh, wait. Let me fix that. And boom. I got it. Well, it'll be fixed in a second. There we go. Perfect timing. Let's go. Let me know if I need to turn it up. I'm gonna turn it up a little bit.
Please welcome to the stage.
Please welcome to the stage.
Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Oh my God, we need to turn off the captioning.
Oh my God! Hello, everybody.
Hi,
How
Jeff.
you doing? It is so great to have a live crowd with us here in Cologne, Germany for Gamescom 2022. I'm Jeff Keighley, and I gotta say, I am so excited to be here with you. We did this in 2019, live in person in Germany, and then the past 2 years, we had to do it virtually from Los Angeles. And in 2020, the first show that my team did together live was that August, Gamescom, and we connected with all of you virtually. And the fact that we're back here in person, I don't want to ever take this for granted before. So, guys, are you ready for a fun show?
Audio's not synced very well.
Well, I gotta say, we have a lot of great stuff for you tonight. We have tons of world premieres. The entire industry has come together to showcase the future for you. We've got games like Sonic Frontiers, the Callisto Protocol, Outlast Trials, Hogwarts Legacy, Gotham Knights, and a lot of surprises of things that we didn't talk about in advance. So we've got some good stuff for you tonight here at Gamescom. And I can't wait to get started. We've got 2 hours of stuff, so should we just get right to it? All right. I love the roar of a live crowd, and because we got a live crowd, we got to surprise you with some stuff tonight, too. So let's start things off with our first world premiere.
World premiere.
It's a new world from a brand new team that has a bold vision. Let's check this out.
World premiere. Here we go.
We want the community to build this. We want it to be their worlds. We want them to tell their stories in our game. I think it's human nature to navigate uncharted territory, to find a place where we're free to explore, to be creative, and to share amazing experiences.
The goals are to make an experience that's unlike any other, which is such an exciting thing to be part of.
I think ultimately, like, that's kind of been the big ambition, is to create this kind of like open world that can be built out in every direction.
I think it's every day is a new discoveries and it's constantly growing.
We've put a lot of focus, I think, on the current zeitgeist and what it means to represent yourself digitally.
This is more than a game. It's a labor of love, and it's a labor of passion.
The dream is to create a whole new world for the next generation of gamers, and I think that we've kind of captured that.
Players will play a massive part in this. It's not going to be just our game. It's not going to be just what we decide to do with it.
There's something in it that will definitely appeal to you, no matter what it is that you love to do.
The really thrilling aspect of all this is that people are going to get to see what we're doing for the first time.
I'm just so excited for people to see what we've been spending the last 5 years pouring our hearts and souls into.
And I'm excited to see how they feel about it, even though they will have to wait just a little bit longer.
Everywhere has become more than just a video game for us. And today, we're delighted to give you a peek behind the curtain at what we've been working on.
A Zelda trailer out of nowhere. That would be very shocking since Nintendo is not at Gamescom. Sonic Frontiers is playable at Gamescom though. I mean, it's an interesting concept from what I can understand so far. Is it an MMO? Feels like an MMO kind of game. Everywhere. I mean, looks interesting. Don't know that I have a good grasp on it yet.
Everywhere, and I'm sure you've got a ton of questions. And joining me now from Builder Rocket Boy is Adam Whiting to hopefully answer some of those, because we're a little confused, but we want to know a lot about this. So tell us, everywhere, what kind of game is this? What can you tell us, Adam?
Well, firstly, can I just say it's really exciting to just be here, and we've been looking forward to coming out of stealth mode and really delighted to start the conversation today here at Gamescom. Now, I won't be able to reveal everything, but what I can say is that really we're not trying to make a normal game. I think the scope and ambition of this project are quite unlike anything else. We want to build a whole new world for gamers, and not just a place to play, but watch, share, create, hang out with your friends, and so much more.
Well, I got to say, the
Metaverse
end of the
game?
trailer, I think we all were taken aback by, whoa, change art style. This seems totally different. Is that part of everywhere? What can you tell us?
Well, Jeff, that's one of the many surprises we've got in store for players. I mean, we are passionate about making games and telling stories, but ultimately we made Everywhere to be a place where players can make their own experiences, be who they want to be and tell their own stories. But we're still passionate about making immersive and cinematic experiences that players can just get lost in and enjoy. I guess you could say we want people to have their cake and eat it, and Everywhere is the place that can happen.
All right, well, definitely a bold vision for what you're doing here. The other question I'm sure we're all wondering is, we didn't see any date on the trailer. Any sense of when we're going to get to play this thing? Where are you at in development?
Well, I'm delighted to say that we aim to have Everywhere in the hands of players in 2023, but we've got many more things to show and tell over the coming months. And we're really excited for you to sign up on our website, everywhere.game. But really, today was just a sneak peek behind the curtain to see what the team has been so hard at work on. And we're really excited to get this in the hands of players as soon as
Yeah,
possible.
like, it's just one of those games that I think is hard to explain.
At Gamescom.
It's a metaverse kind of game, and it's hard to explain. You just got to experience
their
it.
games for the first time, and right now we're going to move to another world premiere announcement.
World premiere. Where's Zelda? No one should expect Zelda today. Funcom.
I must not fear.
Legendary Entertainment. Didn't expect to see their logo today.
Fear is the mind killer. Fear is the little death that brings total obliteration.
It's a pretty low frame rates there. Could just be the video. Alrighty then. Looks like some Star Wars.
I will face my fear.
That reminds me of Star Wars.
I will permit it to pass over and through me. And when it has gone past, I will turn the inner eye to see its path. Where the fear is gone, there will be nothing.
Yeah, how are you fighting that?
Only I will remain.
Dune, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Dude. Open world survival MMO. It's an MMO. We're gonna see a bunch of MMOs today. Xbox, PlayStation, PC.
Trust me, the fun is just beginning tonight. All right, how many of you out there are fans of PlayStation?
All right, yeah, PlayStation's cool.
We've got a fun surprise for you. I said, PlayStation, what can we do for all the fans coming together here at Gamescom? And right now, I'm honored to share this global PlayStation announcement with you right here at Gamescom.
Global announcement for PlayStation. Is it a new controller? It's a new controller. It's an official new controller. The Edge? DualSense Edge? So it's just swappable sticks? What's...
There you go. The DualSense Edge. It's a high-performance, ultra-customizable, wireless PlayStation 5 controller designed by PlayStation. And you see there you can have your own custom control profiles customized to your play style. And if you guys want to learn more about the brand new controller, you can
I
head
learned
to
nothing.
PlayStation blog. And thanks to PlayStation for sharing that announcement with us here.
I learned nothing.
Gamescom. All right, next
What
up,
is up with these?
Callisto
What's up with this? I
Protocol.
want
You
to
guys
show
hyped
off
for
a
that,
new
Dan?
product trailer that doesn't show off the new product. What?
Well, joining me now
I'm
is
sure
Glenn
it's cool.
Schofield from Striking
I'm sure
Distance.
it's cool, but man,
Glenn, we are so excited about this game.
I want to
coming
know
out
more
in
about the
December.
controller.
You came
And
all the way
that was
over
like a
in the middle of
tease.
development to Gamescom. We really
Oh,
appreciate
man.
it. How has the response been to Callisto so far?
Come on.
And Jeff, the response has been fantastic for a new IP. I couldn't ask for
Okay.
anything more.
I'll go look up the
So I
controller
wanna thank
later.
the fans, and I want to thank my team for just really killing it. And it's great to be back at Gamescom, man. You know.
Well, you got some good stuff for the fans.
I'm not.
and we're gonna
No,
get
I'm
to
not
that in a
against
second.
PlayStation. It was just a
You
bad
brought
tease.
some gameplay. We
It
saw
was just
some
a
great
bad
stuff
tease.
at Summer Game Fest. You brought more
That's
now. What
all.
are we going to see today, Glenn?
It's fine.
Got, some live gameplay.
I want to know what
we've
the
got two
actual
sections.
features are.
The
If
first
it
one
just
is gonna show some,
programmable profiles
crazy
for what
combat,
purpose? I guess
And the second one is
people
something
who
new.
customize their button mapping. I guess I don't know.
Shown with a pretty crazy ending.
Yes.
See, like
it
when
is. You guys
Xbox
are
showed
gonna
off the
love
Elite
this.
controller
one
the
thing I wanted to ask
first
about was
time,
you
they
know, and
showed
certainly
the
team for your
features,
work on Dead Space.
you know?
In that game, we love the strategic dismemberment. I understand you're kind
Yeah.
of one-upping things for this game?
Of course,
Well,
no
we've got
price.
dismemberment, and we've shown
Probably
the
$100.
core system.
A little more.
And today we're going to show a couple new things, including one that we're showcasing called mutations. So the enemies may sometimes have
I don't
these
think it's
tentacles that
PlayStation.
come out.
That's why I want a
And if you don't
PS5.
shoot 'em, take them out on time.
Dude, I missed when
this
I had
guy
one.
in real time is going to
I
mutate
beat
in
like
front of
3
you
games
into
on that
something
thing,
bigger,
rapid fire.
Better, faster, meaner, and he's going to be taking you out.
PS5's nice.
It's pretty cool.
Well, this is one of my most anticipated games. It's coming out this December. Glenn, thanks to you and the team for putting this together. Let's take a look at brand new gameplay from the Callisto Protocol.
Thank you.
I don't even. Donnie, did you get my email? I don't even know if that's your email. I might have sent it to the wrong person. Whoops. I think your video quality isn't. It's not set to HD. Watch what happens when I set it to HD. Watch. Watch. Let's just go like 720. Just watch what happens. If it loads. Wait, is it running okay today? Wait a second, Jeff. Wait a second. Did you make it so I can run this in 1080? Because last time I ran a video in 1080, it lagged. Alrighty then. Well, I guess Jeff's stream isn't lagging like the last one I watched on this computer. Alrighty then. I guess we'll leave it on HD. Normally I have to drop it to 480 because for some reason there seems to be some stutter that begins to happen. But I'm not seeing it right now. So maybe that was just specific to those videos. Ah. That was sick. Throw another one in there. Throw another one in the middle. I want to see him get destroyed. Throw it in the middle thing. Kick it in the middle. Now. No, no, no. Oh. There you go. Chuck that thing. Yeah. Dude, I like that ability. Yeah, yeah. Death machine.
Releasing gate now. Releasing gate now.
You still feel like the game is just Dead Space? You mean Dead Space, but actually a good one? Dead Space, but actually good. Whoa! Water slide. Oh, that hurt. That's a broken leg. Yes, it would be for me. You are moving so fast. Whoa! Spiders. Like the water slide from hell. Oh, there's a little stutter and skip. Ow! You're dead. Yup. 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 You're dead. What a way to go. What a way to go. Can you imagine if that's how you died? Yeah, he's all right. It's just a flesh wound. Get back here. I'll bite your kneecaps off. It's just a flesh wound.
All right, that's pretty good, right? We got lots more coming for
See,
you.
there's
But
the
right
stutter.
now, I want to introduce my co-host for ONL.
Yeah, it's lagging.
Melly, welcome to ONL.
Can't do
Thanks,
1080.
Jeff.
Can we do 720? It's
I'm
lagging.
so excited to be here at Gamescom. Hello, everybody.
Also not live.
I'm from all around the world. I'm making their way to Cologne to show you hundreds of new games. So if you're not here yet and still
stuttering.
can come by, make
Yeah.
sure to drop by. And
There's
if
a
you can't,
stutter.
make sure to drop by.
we got to
next
keep
year
it at
because
480, guys.
It is definitely worth a visit.
It's stuttering.
And one of the highlights we have this year.
I don't know why
is
it does it.
We actually have the largest indie area
Probably an
ever,
issue with my
bringing
laptop.
visitors and devs closer together than anywhere else in the world. And you can meet the makers of the most original and fantastic and creative games here. And if you're not here, and if you can't make it here, do not worry. You can also check out the Indie Arena booth online at gamescom.global.
My laptop
Jeff,
probably needs to
back
be
you.
rebooted.
Thank you, Melly, and you'll be with us all night. We've
It
got
could also be a
Gamescom
Chrome
awards
thing.
to come and other things too. But let's get right back to the world premieres. This next one is one you've been waiting for a long time.
I wonder if it's Chrome.
To see.
If
Let's
Chrome's
take
the
a look
problem.
at this brand new world premiere.
We'll leave this though. It's the world premiere. Next time they're talking, I'm gonna check Firefox.
Cruelest tyranny.
Let's just see if it's
Finally defeated its overlord.
if it's fine in Fire. It could just be a Chrome issue. Chrome sucks sometimes.
Fall forever. The champions of war united
Hexworks Studio in association with
began the
CI
eternal
Games.
watch over their tyrant's colossal remains. For some forces, even death cannot end. But now, eons later, the fall of God's influence pervades
The
the
fall
world
of
again,
God's influence.
corrupting even sworn enemies. To join his accursed lords of the fallen and damn humanity to a new age of devastation. Though from these darkest days, new heroes arise. To defy the gods, one must embrace the darkness. And so lies our only hope.
Mother, tell your children not to walk my way. Tell your children not to hear my words. What they mean, what they say. Mother.
The Lords of the Fallen. Wish list now.
That's right. They dropped the two. The Lords of the Fallen. All right, now it's time for another new game announcement. The sequel to a game that redefined the term couch co-op. Check this out.
Couch co-op. I'm trying to get a break from the world premiere so I can.
Are you struggling? Missing your regular FARTs? Have you tried going?
I don't know. My farts are still pretty regular.
Visit exotic destinations. Move your dreams, whoever you are. Apply today.
This could be
no
you.
Skills? No worries. Everybody's welcome. You're hired.
2-point campus, right?
Open a door of new opportunities.
Reminds me of 2-point. But it's not college
Work
though.
alone or with
So
a
no, it's not
friend.
2-point campus.
Or 2 or more.
What is this?
You can do it.
I've seen this before. I've seen a
Move
trailer for
locally
this before.
Or connect together online.
Moving out 2 or 3? Yeah, see, I've seen it some.
Nice one. Coming
Moving out 2.
2023.
Moving out 2. Coming to everything, including Switch. There you go. Are we gonna have a break for a second? Is it right into another one? Hogwarts like
Yes, it's time to step into the
I want this in
Potterverse.
HD, damn it.
You guys excited for Hogwarts Legacy?
I want this in
Well,
HD,
it is
damn it.
coming out in February of 2023, and tonight at Gamescom, we've got the brand new trailer for you to take a look at. I don't want to say much and spoil much. This is an incredible trailer. I hope you enjoy it.
There's an ad.
The
All
more
right, we'll
we
watch
know
the trailer.
about Salazar Slytherin
There's an
and
ad.
the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be.
If either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately.
Here we go.
Unforgivable
Avalanche.
curses are so named for a reason.
A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable.
I'm such a Potterhead.
The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late.
None of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever.
What do we do now?
It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you. I'm ready. Crucio!
You've made your choice.
What have the two of you done?
Nice. February 2nd. We already knew that though, but yes. Pre-order the digital Lux to receive Dark Arts pack. So they got the Switch version listed there. Is Switch version is it gonna come out on the 10th for Switch too? That's the first time we've seen the Switch one listed with the 10th date.
That's right. It's time to step into the world
Maybe
of
it is coming out
Borderlands now.
February 10th
Joining
for
me
Switch.
is the founder of Gearbox Entertainment Company, Randy Pitchford.
Hi,
Randy,
Randy
great to see you
Pitchford.
here.
Good
Thanks for
time
the
for the
intro,
Switch.
Jeff. I think a lot of these guys probably know me from my work at Gearbox creating Borderlands. Any Borderlands fans in the house? Well, I got good news. I know some of you hardcore folks saw the leak, but I'm here to officially announce new Tales from the Borderlands.
So tell us about this. We remember Tales from the Borderlands. This is new Tales from Borderlands. This is new characters, new story.
It is. You know, I loved the original game, and so that's why we got some of the original storytellers and writers that were back in the day at Telltale and developed an all-new storyline with
It doesn't look like it's lagging over here. Let's switch.
Quebec.
Looks like we
It's
can do
an all-new
1080p in
experience,
Firefox.
And we're here to show it for the first time today. You guys want to check it out?
I think Firefox is working fine.
Let's do it.
So
It's
it's
coming
Chrome.
soon,
Chrome's
too,
the
right?
problem.
That's right. Coming in October of this year.
Yeah.
October this year, all
Chrome was the
platforms.
problem.
Awesome. Well, let's take a look, Randy. This is
All right, now we
exciting.
got-
New
now we
Tales
got
from the
HD.
Borderlands. First at Gamescom.
Note to self: for live stream, switch to Firefox. Got it.
Most stories in the Borderlands start.
Yeah, Hogwarts Legacy looks so good.
They end bloody too.
I don't know if I'm getting it on Switch. Man, I feel like I got to get it on Switch, and then also on like PlayStation or Xbox, one of the two. I mean, if it goes to Game Pass, hell yeah! But now we got full 1080p. This is better.
They think there was a vault key being kept on the station.
If we can find whatever's in that vault before Tedior does, we can change our lives.
It was small text at the bottom. Switch releasing something.
Tidio.
So it's not going to come to 10. I had a feeling it's being delayed for Switch. That's just the first time I've seen the Switch version alongside that date. See if anyone's saying anything about it on Twitter.
I always wanted to change the universe for the better, and now we actually can.
But more importantly, we'll be drowning in ash.
Why are you people like this?
If you happen to see any corpses along the way, don't worry about them. They're just, yeah, don't worry about them.
Come back to the city and join the deadliest spectacle of this season. I'm gonna tell you a story about a species that survived millennia. Homo neanderthalensis, Homo rhodesiensis, Homo erectus, all of them
Homo
wiped out
erectus.
by the deadliest species of all.
Carnage.
Us. I am Astrid. This is the new arena. And my
Oh, I'm just glad this is in 1080p now. 480 even bothers me. Well, I'm also used to watching 4K content on this laptop, so.
Every day you fight for survival, but today you fight for glory. Anyone can be a warrior. What makes you different is the spirit of a champion. Let out the beast. Let out the beast. Let out the beast. Let out the beast. Let out the beast.
Let out the beast. No. Just rip my shirt off. You missed Hogwarts Legacy. Borderlands.
Red Bull gives you wings.
So
Moving
you want
out
to join
to.
me?
Those are the ones I remember off the top of my head. Sonic Frontiers hasn't been shown yet. That might be towards the end. Strategy game.
Sign up.
You. Civ? Wait, no. Port Royale. Port Royale 5.
Tortuga.
Oh, Tortuga, Pirate's Tale. Okay.
Product not yet rated.
This is just commercial time. Marauders. It's funny when the stream runs better in Firefox than Google's own browser. I just realized that, like, I switched off of Google's browser to Firefox and the stream runs better. Just saying. This is a YouTube stream. Just realized that's kind of funny. That YouTube doesn't always work best on Google's own stuff.
Let them come and see.
Let them come and see. Shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
Our shame reveal what they do then. Unshackled from hope. That is who they are.
Apex 2, Apex year than ever. It's funny. But yeah, no. Google doesn't describe it. Like, Stadia is still fine. It just, I don't know why they went with the model they did for how they charged for it. But I like Firefox. As you see, I have Firefox. I have Firefox and Chrome on everything. I tend to use Chrome because of the
this Saturday, the Gamescom
Firefox
Awards
has
will be
issues with
handed out
certain
to the winners of the
YouTube
best games
tools.
on the show floor.
So
Only
I use
submitted
Chrome
games
primarily
showing
just
at
because I'm a
Gamescom will be
YouTuber.
eligible to
But
be
before I was a
nominated,
YouTuber, I
and
used
the awards
Firefox
will
all
be
the time.
streamed on all Gamescom channels, so make sure to
But I have no
tune
problem
in.
using Firefox.
But tonight, I'm allowed to
I used to use
hand
a
out
browser
4
called
awards. I'm very,
Maxon,
very
too.
excited about that.
think that
And I
one's
would
still
say, let's jump straight into it, starting with the most wanted PC game. Here are your nominees.
Most wanted PC game. Opera I used to use a lot for a while.
Metal
too.
Hellsinger. System Shock. Warhammer 40,000 Darktide.
I also love when people are like, you know what?
And the winner is
Microsoft Edge.
Metal Hellsinger. And here to accept the award is Sheila Wikström, executive producer at The Outsiders. The stage is yours.
Thank you so much. Wow, this is a lot of people. I was practicing my speech a lot, but of course, you know, when it's as much people as there is right now, you'll blank. But I want to say that I am honored to receive this award on behalf of my team. The team behind Metal is an amazing bunch of people that I'm so lucky to be working with every day. And the truth is, making games is super hard. When I started out, I don't think I really realized how hard. And what I learned is that focusing on compassion, kindness, and empathy just as much as any other craft in games would be the key to successful game development.
Well,
And it's
Gamescom has their
precisely
own
those
awards.
qualities
That's
that
why.
my team
Everywhere has their
possess,
own
and why I'm
awards.
so privileged to be working with them every day. I love you guys at home. I miss you so much. So what I want to say to you, my industry friends and colleagues, is treat
Keep
each other
gaming.
with heart, kindness, and respect every day. Make games with
Well, I thought you were
humanity.
going to say,
Thank you
keep
so much.
dreaming, poor Dreamcast
Congratulations
guy.
once again. And Jeff, back to you.
Thank you, Melly. Well, the world premiere train keeps going. It's time to move to the world of Sonic. Any Sonic Hedgehog fans out there? Sonic has had a pretty good year with the Sonic 2 movie, which was a ton of fun earlier this year. Well, Sonic Frontiers is in development, and we've got a brand new trailer for you and confirmation of the release date, too. Check this out.
Get ready. Here we go. Here we go. Come on, be good, please. Please be good. Please. I beg of you. You're cute. Oh.
Submit. Your reckless actions endanger the world.
Who's that?
Amy, is that you?
What's up with his hand?
You cannot run forever. Leave. Immediately.
There's November 8th. That's legitimately the best trailer. What? Can I forget IGN first ever
Sonic
happened?
Frontiers. All right, well now, another European studio wanted
That
to use
trailer was
Gamescom
so
ONL
good.
platform to announce another narrative experiences comes
Am I
from
getting excited for Sonic
French
Frontiers
studio.
again?
Check this out.
Am I getting excited for Sonic Frontiers again? Did that trailer just restore hope?
We leave so many things behind us.
objects.
I think that just sold me on a pre-order of Sonic Frontiers. I better not regret it. I better not regret it. I've been burned so many times by Sonic. I better not regret it.
They sink.
I'm gonna end up buying Sonic Frontiers now. I better not regret it.
The bottom and go to sleep.
I better not regret it.
Silence is full of ghosts.
Sonic Frontiers, you will be mine.
And here,
I've had too much to drink. What are you talking about? I haven't had. This is just Diet Coke.
Deep under the waves.
What do you take me for? You think I'm a drunk? My lord. The underwaves.
Guys,
I can create one.
It's
I
time
can't
for
write
the
this
goats.
second though.
Ready for some goats?
Because my computer's off to do the stream.
No live goats today, but we are here to talk about Goat Simulator 3. We got to announce this back at Summer Game Fest. And now it's time to see the gameplay of Goat Simulator 3 for the first time. Let's check this one out.
Don't believe him. I believe whichever you guys want. I don't care. I don't know what it is about Goat Simulator. It's just so fun. Why are you a rhino? It's supposed to be a goat simulator, not a rhino simulator. Eh, I'm the king goat. Bow before me. Goat Simulator, it turned into such a fun game. It was such a simple concept with the first game.
November 17th. That has literally about everything you could imagine in it. Goat Simulator 3. All right.
It's like the GTA of goats.
In the industry, and what I loved doing when I was a kid with my brother,
GTA
we would
Goat
play
Edition.
PC adventure games, and I grew up playing classic LucasArts and Sierra adventure games. You guys remember Monkey Island by chance?
Yeah, buddy.
Well, I am so excited because there is a new Monkey Island in development right now. Ron Gilbert, the series creator, is back. You may have heard about it. Return to Monkey Island. And tonight at Gamescom, I am so excited that we get to announce the release date. Or actually, I don't. We get to go to Stan to tell us the release date. Check this out.
Release date for Monkey Island. Here we go.
Hello, friends. It's your old pal Stan, coming to you through the magic of marketing to let you know that your search for quality entertainment is about to bear fruit. But I wouldn't be doing my job if I just dropped the details on you without a little build-up. I want you to see the kind of fine dining establishments you'll be visiting, like this one.
Get lost.
And if escapism is your cup of flavor, you can't do much better than this exotic and extremely remote island.
Stay back! How did you find me?
Return to Monkey Island launches September 19th, which happens to
September
be
19th.
International Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Arr!
You don't have to wait. You can order it right now, before it's even out. Something we in the marketing industry call a pre-order. As a bonus, I'm ready to unload this shipment of beautiful horse armor to anyone who pre-orders Return to Monkey Island. It'll look fantastic in your inventory.
Oi, you missed a spot.
I've got to go now. I've got a lot of irons and a lot of fires. You know how it is. But I'll be back to steal every scene I'm in Return to Monkey Island. I'll see you there.
Okay, Stan.
All pre-order customers will receive the exclusive horse armor item in their inventory. Please note that the horse armor has no practical use in-game and in no way will contribute to the gameplay, puzzles, or narrative of Return to Monkey Island.
Yeah. world
Oh
premiere.
my God. A month away, and I love the horse armor. Does absolutely nothing. It just sits in your inventory. Return to Monkey Island. Cannot wait for that. All right, now let's turn to the world of Unknown Worlds, the creators of Subnautica. As we've teased, they are here today at Gamescom to unveil a brand new IP, and it's a departure from Subnautica. It's a brand new turn-based sci-fi game, and we're going to reveal it for the first time right here. Actually, special guest is. Let's check this out.
Hi, I'm Brandon Sanderson. You might know me as the author of the Mistborn series, the Stormlight Archive, or as the guy who finished Robert Jordan's Wheel of Time. Over the last few years, I've been working closely with my friends at Unknown Worlds on the exciting project we're revealing today. You, of course, know Unknown Worlds for creating immersive and fantastical worlds like the incredible Subnautica series. When they reached out to me, I was absolutely thrilled to help craft the expansive sci-fi universe in which their next game is set. This secret has been a hard one to keep, and we're so excited to finally show you what we've created together. So, without further ado, this is Moonbreaker.
Moonbreaker.
Let us keep this civilized.
Welcome to the party.
With you till the end.
It's like a D&D. It's like a D&D kind of game.
This will be over real quick.
Yeah, there's hardly any. It's totally like D&D. The most minimal of animation.
Grenades, anyone?
Reminds me a lot of Dungeons and Dragons, except obviously sci-fi universe.
I taste their panic.
Good game. Stop this treachery.
Come on, it's fun. The crowd goes wild.
Yeah, I mean, come on. It's D&D. Just call it what it is. It's straight up a digital D&D game. Just be honest. It's a digital D&D game. Got it. Nothing wrong with that. I was already getting those vibes, and you can even paint them. So cool. That's neat. Not a lot of those out there. That's neat.
And joining me from Unknown Worlds is Charlie Cleveland. Charlie, Moonbreaker, it's real, and it's so different than Subnautica. So
Yes,
tell us,
it is.
This departure, you guys like to kind of reinvent yourselves every game, right?
Yeah, so people thought we were kind of crazy for making Subnautica after making Natural Selection. We went from a strategy shooter to a pacifist underwater game, survival. So I feel like we've done this before. We love changing genres, but I'm hoping, our Subnautica fans will still come along for playing a digital miniatures game. I hope.
Well, it's so cool. A digital miniatures game. Everyone loves miniatures, but how do you translate that into gameplay? What is the
Wow,
gameplay of this
Moonbreaker, break
So,
moon, moon
we're
is
kinda
broken. Oh
channeling,
no.
Like, Guardians of the Galaxy or Firefly kind of feel.
Yeah, no, it reminds me
you
of
can
Dungeons
see
and
that from
Dragons.
the colorful
It's
art
Dungeons and
style we have.
Dragons.
So you choose
Sci-fi.
a captain and 10 crew, and you build a roster, kind of like a traditional miniatures game. And every unit in the game is really strange and special and kind of game breaking. So yeah, you deploy units and you move them around on the battlefield, and you get all these crazy game-changing powers, kind of like Hearthstone meets XCOM, kinda.
Well,
Yeah,
I love,
maybe
I mean,
maybe
you see
maybe
gameplay here,
more
it looks
similar to
great, and,
Warhammer.
it's coming soon, as we said, in September.
physical
Definitely,
play
actually not gonna wait
sets of
long, but
Warhammer.
The thing I want to get to is the painting of miniatures, which we saw a tease of in the trailer. And I know you actually, painting was cathartic for you sort of during the pandemic, right?
Yeah, so the painting, I mean, you can't have a miniatures game without painting. And during the lockdown, I just found myself learning to draw and just zoning out and feeling really relaxed when the world was basically falling apart around us. And we really tried to capture that feeling. It's not like Photoshop or special technical tools or anything like that. We just simulate washes, dry brushing, We've got decals. This feels like you're actually painting a real miniature. And I have to say, because everyone is surprised by it, like all the miniatures you see painted in the game are all painted with the tool. Wow. So it's like actually pretty powerful.
Amazing. Well, it's so cool that you're revealing it here, and it's playable at Gamescom, right?
It is. It's here. You guys are the first ones to play it.
Wow.
And oh yeah, it's more. We're over in the Crafton booth.
Okay.
Crafton booth.
And for everyone else around the world, they're not going to wait long, right?
Yes, we'll be on Steam Playtest in September. Okay. We have a couple open weekends, and then we're going to be launching into Steam Early Access September 29th. So it's really close.
Only a month away, Moonbreaker. Charlie, thank you so much for coming all the way out here.
Thank you.
I know you had a tough time.
My pleasure.
Here, but
thank you, everyone.
All right, Charlie Cleveland with Unknown Worlds. Thank you so much, Charlie. And now it's time to reveal another game with a very catchy tune in the trailer. Check this out.
With a very catchy tune, huh?
Let me tell you about the friends that invested all they had on a shady site that looked like a scam. It said buy this magic cards to play the coolest game and fight against your friends with no consequence. You know where to find me, this is friends versus friends. You're Italian, but I am not afraid. You will need a help to play friends versus friends. Friends out, get it back, we'll buy some bullets. Here's the tower, and hide your heart, get it friends. Make them have a big freaking head.
I feel like I'm watching like a cartoon intro. Oh, here's the actual gameplay. Okay. That's a game. It's a game.
Inspired by the familiar story of Pinocchio, Lies of P is a new action Souls-like game that is coming out from NeoWiz, and you guide Pinocchio on his unrelenting journey to become human. This game looks absolutely great, and we've got a brand new gameplay trailer to show you, and this game is also coming to Xbox Game Pass on day one.
How do you get a Souls-like game out of Pinocchio? All right, see what happens. Let's see what happens.
Can you hear me? I hope this reaches.
Seriously, Souls and Pinocchio is not something I ever thought I'd see in the same sentence.
Chaos. Madness.
Like, how is this Pinocchio?
And there might be no going back. But you can change that. It depends on the choice you make. Truth.
Ugh.
Or lie.
Okay, so they got the liar truth theme from Pinocchio.
I might be asking too much of you. But I don't have a choice.
Is that Pinocchio already? Is he already... I'm so confused. I mean, this looks badass. Whatever the hell this game is, it looks awesome. Whatever this is looks sweet.
Please, help me. Finally, we meet, son.
That must be Pinocchio.
The stage
I'm so confused.
The light shines brightest in the darkest of times.
All right, buddy, I'm here for you. Don't worry.
Is this supposed to be Jiminy Cricket? What is happening? Well, he's clearly a real boy. What?
Don't give up.
Keep
You can lean on
I don't know, but this looks sick. That's a very unique looking boss. I like that.
Protect.
Fulfill.
I am confused and intrigued at the same time.
Your destiny.
I don't know. This game looks sweet. 2023 at some point. Not on Switch, but that's okay. I'm confused. That game looks cool, but I'm so confused.
Hey, you. Yes, you. Do you have fun?
That game looks sick.
Fear of missing
Liza
Gamescom.
P. Pinocchio.
Relax. Gamescom is everywhere you want.
I
Gamescom
want to
now.
play it.
Register now.
Legitimately want to play it.
That's right. All the fun of Gamescom is available from wherever you are online, obviously.
Liza P.
And, well, in case you're wondering who that little guy is, that's Epi, and he's on a mission to save the Gamescomverse from the evil future. And if you want to help him, check out the Epic section at gamescom.global. You can solve quests and win prizes, so take part and help Epi to save the Gamescomverse. But first, I want to tell you more about some of the great program we have for this week, and it's quite a schedule, so please bear with me. There is, for example, the Gamescom Studio by IGN featuring
An actual open world Pinocchio game. I mean,
all insights into
I don't know.
this year's
It is a
Gamescom,
Pinocchio
so please
game.
Make sure to check
It's
that
just
out
he's
so you don't miss
obviously
anything.
become a real boy
And also, the awesome
at that
indie
point.
showcase is back.
He meets his
featuring
creator.
the newest, most original, crazy indie games here on Friday afternoon
I am
5:30
intrigued.
p.m. CST, and I'm really looking forward.
I don't
to
know
it.
what I
And
expected when
something
they
I'm
said
really
Pinocchio.
looking forward to
I just automatically go to Pinocchio from
is
Shrek.
the cosplay contest on Sunday, where the super creative cosplay community takes center stage, and this is absolutely one of my favorites. So make sure to not
see what time
miss
it is.
it
Hold
out.
on.
It is definitely worth the watch.
Dude, we still have a whole
And
nother
for
hour
more
on this
updates,
thing.
Follow
Hour
at
and
Gamescom on
10
all
minutes.
platforms, and well,
What else are they
now
showing?
It is almost time to introduce our next guest, but sadly, she couldn't make it since she is a tad far away. So let's see. She sent us a video, and I would say, let's have a look.
Hello, Gamescom. I'm
She's
ESA
space?
astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti, currently flying at around 27,000 kilometers an hour, 400 kilometers above your head on board of the International Space Station. Today, I come to you to say bravo to the games industry. We see how many space games you've been creating recently. Those missions you send your players on aren't just great fun. They create curiosity, interest, and the love of space exploration in gamers around the world. As we look towards returning to the moon and onto Mars with our ambitious Terra Nova program, humanity's spaceflight capabilities will be in part thanks to the games industry. And who knows, perhaps even you will be among us here at ESA for the journey. Exploring space virtually isn't just great fun. It's having real-world impacts that lead us all closer to the stars. So on behalf of everyone at ESA, bravo. Keep creating, keep innovating, and keep playing. This is ESA astronaut Samantha Cristoforetti, wishing everyone a wonderful Gamescom from the International Space Station.
So cool. She's just trying to prove she's actually in space, you know? It's cool. That's cool. That was pretty neat. I know it's not like super relevant, you know, but that was pretty cool. Her proof is her hair's off. Her hair's off. Well, her hair's doing that because she's in space. It's floating. You know, you can put your hair down, it's just gonna go back up. Okay. Interesting. Alpha in-game footage. It's in-game. Okay, grow crops. No. Hold back aliens. Okay. So it's like a survival game, sort of.
When we were looking at games for Gamescom Opening Night Live, one of the things I was most impressed with this year is there are a lot of European studios that wanted to debut games here, and also a lot of brand new IP, brand new worlds, and we're going to introduce one of those to you right now, and I think you're going to get pretty excited about it. Check out this world premiere.
Everything again? No, I know it's Focus Entertainment's logo. Deck 13.
The sand has memories. Memories of our past, when gods walked this world, and our heroes stood amongst them. But the gods' vanity grew, and in their struggle, we were cast away. Only remnants of these stories remain. In the sand. In the ruins of this shattered, broken world.
Oh, he's gonna put the bridge back together. Nice. How's it gonna hold itself up though? It needs... They didn't really reconnect the support.
Even in ruins, we endure. We won't let go. For now, we can stand for ourselves.
Oh! Mama's mad.
And face gods.
Atlas Fall. Dude. Here's some gameplay. Okay. I mean, that looks pretty good. Next gen only. That looks pretty good. That looked pretty
Atlas
cool.
Fallen coming in 2023.
I can dig that game.
Now, a classic strategy game that
That
I
was
remember
good.
playing in the late 90s is Homeworld. Did anyone else play that back in the day?
Homeworld? Hell yeah.
Great PC space
No.
RTS. Well, a
Nobody
brand new
said
Homeworld
it.
is coming out next year.
I feel bad. Homeworld was good. Homeworld was a good game. If I was in that crowd, I would have been hooting. Dude, Homeworld was a good game. Ugh. The fact that like nobody in the crowd reacted. Damn.
It was a simple perimeter scan, escorting resources. But we were ambushed by Kalan raiders.
The problem with it's such a niche type of game.
Fighters were no.
And that's what most people don't even know what Homeworld is. I bet you most people watching right now, it's the first time you've ever seen Homeworld before.
Man got clever. One wing used cover to keep themselves safe on approach.
Well, you're going to see a lot of PS5 and Xbox because you got to remember, a lot of the games being shown are going to be 2023, 2024. And Xbox Series and PlayStation 5 launched in 2020. So we're 3 to 4 years into the generation.
We scrambled bombers. Perfect for
I mean,
capital ships.
if you're not making next-gen only games at that point,
We protected the
was it really a
resources while
successful
they opened
generation?
goods, which meant we could roll out
So
assault
absolutely, you're gonna see a lot of that now because
The Raiders weren't pushovers.
end of
but
this
when
year,
a
it's
man
been a full 2
countered their
years.
hit-and-run
End of
tactics,
2023, been a full
the way
3.
their carrier exploded,
Some point you got to move forward.
Beautiful. And we even grabbed a little souvenir.
You spent many hours
That
playing
missile
Homeworld.
frigate
Nice.
Is ours now.
We aren't that old. God, you don't have to be that old to play Homeworld. Making me feel like I'm a
Homeworld 3 in the first
Ancient.
half of 2023. Now, today is a big day, speaking of threes, because it's the version 3.0 update to Genshin Impact, which is an incredible
Version
action
3.0.
RPG from Hoyoverse. Well, today we've got an exclusive new look at version 3.0 in the new Rainforest Nation, as well as a sneak peek of a mysterious ancient civilization and settlement that is found deep inside the desert. Let's take a look at this world premiere.
watch. It's not desert. It's dessert. It's deep inside a cake. Genshin Impact is so popular. And there's so many people playing this game. Still wondering when it's coming to Switch. They reaffirmed it's still coming to Switch. I have no idea when, but it's coming someday.
Can't see? I'll uproot you!
Go! Come on, let's go! There's a fortune.
Come on, let's go!
More is mine! Let's sweeten the deal!
Scatter! Germinate!
There's the desert area. Cool.
What an absolutely beautiful game. And that's not all from Hoyoverse, because they also have Honkai Star Rail in development. It's a grand interstellar adventure with strategic turn-based combat. And now we're going to take a new look at the story and adventure that awaits you in Honkai Star Rail.
And it's a railroad in space. I guess that makes sense. Star Rail. Okay.
Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. You are not one of them, Jin Yuan. You are one of them.
The Xianzhou is in danger. This man, he...
The train is about to make the jump. Hold on, everyone.
Okay.
Hello again. it is now time for our next Gamescom award, and here are your nominees for the most wanted Microsoft Xbox game.
Most wanted Microsoft Xbox game? So is Nintendo going to be
Dark
involved?
Pictures, The Devil in Me. The Last Case of Benedict Fox. Metal Hellsinger. And the winner is The Last Case of Benedict Fox. And here to accept the award is Bartek Leszczykowski.
So none of Microsoft's actual games are allowed to be involved in that, apparently, because Redfall would probably win.
Quite of a shocker for us.
Redfall
We
would
just
award.
love good Metroidvania games. And
So they mean
we are working hard on
third-party
making
non-exclusives.
Benedict
Well,
Fox
maybe
so
third
fast.
parties. I don't know.
And I would like to thank Xbox
I have
team,
no idea.
For their support and
I don't know how they
for
determine the
being
nominees
best
for their
publisher
awards.
ever. And especially, I would like to thank my team in Krakow. They are crazy talented.
But Benedict Fox, I mean,
my hands hold the
that's
award.
not- that's
but,
not
their
saying nothing
hands
against the
make
game.
Dziękuję wam bardzo. Thank you.
Congratulations once again, The Last Case of Benedict Fox. And Jeff, back to you.
Back to you, Geoff.
Thank you very much, Melly. Anyone here a fan of Justin Roiland?
I don't know who
Rick
that
and
is.
Morty?
Oh, okay.
Well, he's got a brand new game, which you
That's
may have
right.
seen at Xbox's show
Yes,
in June,
yes,
called
yes.
High on Life. It is coming to Xbox and Game Pass in December, and they wanted to send us just a great gameplay clip. You're going to enjoy this. Talking guns in a boss fight, and that's all I'm going to say to set this up. I think you're going to really... This is a trip. Check this out. World premiere of High on Life.
High Life! Ooh. Squanch games. Squanch. Yeah, this game looks hilarious. Let's go. This game looked great in June.
Wow, we're actually hitting her! Holy crap! That was cool!
That was cool. What the hell?
Come on, admit it! We're hurting you! No! Fuck you!
Are you
No,
not a real bounty hunter?
Jesus, it's so gross you even went in there!
Ah, that sludge tastes like shit!
Yeah, so stop diving into it! Shit, she's filling the place with sludge! Stay in the air!
Better not fall in!
Hey, I'm still here. You can still use me if you want. I can deflect attacks. Did you know that? I'm not just all about stabbing. Well, I'm mostly all about stabbing and tethering, but I can also deflect attacks. I'll slice them to fucking death. I'll cut their fucking heads off. I'll rip their limbs. I'll fucking do everything. I'm gonna fucking cut right into them. I'll cut their fucking asshole
Yeah.
off and eat it.
You know, this sludge matches your toxic personality!
Fuck off! That wasn't even a good one. Surprise! Clutch bag!
Oh my god, this game.
Me, Five-Tor! Kill my shitty clone! I'm rooting for you! Oh, incoming lasers! Laser just for you!
Bet you're just as nice and squishy on the inside as the rest of them. Let me at her, bounty hunter.
Wow, we're having our first real boss fight together!
So it's the first boss fight in the game.
I'm the strongest out of all the Torg clones. I'm impressed you made it this far. My ant soldiers are extremely strong.
Honestly, I don't think they were. We're new at this, and it was pretty easy to kill them all.
If I'm going out, I'm taking you with me.
Just stay alive.
Pretty new at this, and it was really easy to kill them all. My ass. We're highly skilled in combat. I don't know if we're doing this. We killed them all quite easily.
What?
God, that was
When?
great. High on Life, man. I gotta play that game.
Wait, what are you? Dude, don't eat that. Come on, dude. Dude!
You know she's gonna eat it.
What?
Yep.
No! No!
Told ya.
Gross.
Okay. That might have been one of the best trailers of the day, the High on Life, man. That game looks so good every time they show it.
You've been selected from among thousands of candidates.
Hey, Cutter.
To join the Lynx family.
You're from Earth, right?
This is more than just a job. It's
an opportunity. You ever miss it?
Caution.
Oh, shit, oh, shit.
Lynx. Making the world
A better place.
Ultimate zero-G space salvaging sim.
What they say about work in space is true.
I remember
There's something
High on
real
Life
special
from
here.
Game
You
Fest.
don't have power here.
Oh yeah,
You
dude.
never
High on
will.
Life.
Look around you. We're
Probably be playing that one on Xbox. High on
Can't
Life.
get them in the walls. Ain't a trade like it. Dancing between the ribs of a ship, gaze out at the rest of the human race, buzzing in the distance. That's when the sky fills up with flames. That's the way things go.
Okay. Not my kind of game, but I get the appeal. PC Game Pass.
Now we're talking.
Mortal Phoenix Rising. Ah, that game is so good. Mortal Phoenix Rising. I will sing that game's praises till the day I die, man. That game is so good. Yeah, High on Life's gonna be on PC Game Pass. Hell you! It's probably on Xbox Game Pass too. Hell you! Anyone else love Game Pass? Dude, I legitimately enjoy Game Pass. I know I'm a Nintendo guy. It's just, I like Game Pass. And that's without, like, we haven't even gotten the big exclusives yet.
First announced back at the Game Awards, Telltale's next project is based on the Prime Video series The Expanse. Well, we showed you a little bit of the trailer
haven't seen
at the
that
Game Awards to
series.
set up the world. Now you're going to get a first glimpse at the gameplay with this behind-the-scenes clip. Enjoy.
I know nothing about The Expanse. Is it another sci-fi? Yeah.
Drummer, his suit is punctured and losing pressure. You need to release the vault attached to
Lots of sci-fi today.
Hold still. Let's see what we can do. Captain Drummer, what are your orders?
The Expanse is obviously one of those universes that has a ton of opportunities to tell great stories. One of the things I'm super excited about is the zero-G stuff that we've been doing. A big part of when we're making the game, not only are we thinking about the characters, we also have to think about how can we evolve the genre in any way that will make players excited to be part of this universe and feel like they're engaging in something rather than just being a passive audience member.
You'll figure something out. I know you will.
It's actually been a really interesting thing as an actor to explore some of her more vulnerable sides that by the time we meet her in the series, they've been cauterized.
Because this score, Drummer, this is the greatest score any scavenger has ever come across. You'll need me if you want any chance of unloading it.
The craziness of an exploded ship that now constitutes several parts in a mass that you can move among, and balancing that out against almost like you're excavating a story. That's a personal story. Those are people, those are characters, and you are now among their ghosts. Whatever they were doing right before they died, being a scavenger, it's a pretty dark job. We're really excited
I
about
don't care
how
about
it
Game
feels
Pass.
to
I
both
like
play
owning
and experience
my
the
game
story.
physically. Nothing wrong with that, Mercurius. You know what's cool about Game Pass? It doesn't fix your physical problem, but it gives you discounts on buying it digitally. But it's fine if you like owning physical copies. You know what I like about Game Pass? I get to play a lot of games without spending a lot of money.
Speaking of adapting things from one medium
That's
to
the appeal.
another,
I get to
here's
play a ton of
film
games
adaptation
without
that
spending the money
made
it would
into a
cost to
game
play those
I don't
games.
think you would have ever expected. Check this out.
Like, it's not free. You know, you pay like, what, $180 a year? But I play way the hell more than $180 worth of games per year off of Game Pass. So it's well worth it to me. And like, I'll try games now. It's almost like a rental kind of thing, you know, too. Because like, how many games I get to try that I usually used to have to go rent. Now I can just try it just because I want to. But Game Pass also gives you discounts on buying the game digitally. Primified. That is irrelevant on PlayStation 5, on Xbox Series. Don't matter if you own it physically or digitally, it takes up the exact same amount of space on your system. That only matters for Switch. Switch is the only platform that owning physically saves you storage space.
Goats, killer clowns, we got it all
Casey,
tonight
wanna
at
know
opening night live.
All a
now
disc
we got
is a
another
key to
brand new game
unlock
announcement from a European publisher for
the
a
game that's
sci-fi
installed on
action
your
adventure.
system.
Here we go.
Yes, PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, it doesn't matter. You have to install every video game just like it's a digital copy. All the physical copy does is give you a key. So you have to insert the disc to unlock your game.
We observed and explored.
But you don't actually play the game off your disc.
Until now.
You haven't played games off a disc since PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. This is how it is on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 as well. You had to install your games. You haven't played games off of discs in now 2 generations.
Sentient contact assessment and response team.
Kate, we have an issue.
What happened?
Power supply failing.
Sensors offline.
I'm switching to backup generators.
I mean, it's one thing to say that's why PlayStation and Xbox suck. But also, the only way to really do it is to play the game off a physical cartridge. So PlayStation and Xbox would have to stop making discs. They would have to go back to cartridges because they're just not fast enough. They're not fast enough. The reason you have to install your games is because the data transfer is not fast enough. Disk data transfer has its limits, and gaming has exceeded those limits. Nintendo Switch gets away with it because they're using cartridges that use flash memory, which are inherently faster. So the only way around is for them to stop using discs entirely. They'd have to go back to cartridges, which are a lot more expensive.
For the first time, and that's something we all should be very proud of. You guys are part of that too.
You know, can you imagine, like, oh, Call of Duty? Okay, you gotta have a 200 gigabyte cartridge. Do you know how expensive Call of Duty would be if it was on a physical cartridge? Oh my lord. The game would be like $200 because the cartridge would be so damn expensive.
And to find out the winner,
so like that's why they don't do it.
Thank you, Jeff.
Games are just too big. They need too much. They need too much speed.
Yuki.
Discs can't handle it.
And here to accept
and cartridges are unrealistic. So installs is really the only thing left.
Congratulations. Thank you so much.
And that's why they do installs. PC ran into this problem a long time ago.
Thank you to the Yuki
and that's
team
why you can hardly buy physical PC games anymore.
And thank you to the
because
UN's Playing for
it
the
didn't make
Planet
sense.
Alliance for
it just doesn't make sense. The physical medium for gaming today just doesn't make as much sense as it once did.
Over the next year.
And it's unfortunate.
We only have
it sucks.
One planet to live on.
But it's just kind of
we only have
what's
one
happening with gaming right now.
To make a change.
It's hit that point.
And to protect that planet so that we can continue.
Turn this
to
down a
play
little bit.
games.
It's hit that point.
So. Everybody, whether
that
you're a player or a business, can
the limitations of the physical medium
and together
have been exceeded so greatly
and save the planet.
that there isn't a real solution. Even Switch is limited because of the cartridge sizes. Like games, NBA 2K is an example. Like I'm just trying to think. Like the games are so massive and need so much. It's just unrealistic to expect them all on physical anymore. So it's just
awesome. Thank you very much, Melly. Congratulations to Yuki.
It's just the unfortunate position the industry's in. It's moving beyond physical. The writing's on the wall. Physical is basically an afterthought at this point. No one's willing to hold their games back due to physical. Sucks, but.
In the crux of reality, there exists two lies. One before the shadow, and one behind the eye.
What is this, Sauron? Wyro song. Venture with us. Something wicked games. Dun dun dun. Told us nothing.
Lots of news here at Gamescom. All right, let's talk about Xbox and Age of Empires 4 that continues to expand. Now we have news on the next civilizations joining the battle as free.
By the way,
DLC.
I'm not anti-physical games.
More about what's happening with Age of Empires 4. Tune into the
people
Xbox
think I'm anti-physical
for
games.
developer interviews on Thursday. But
it's
right
just
now,
obvious what's happening because I saw this happen with PC over like 2 decades ago. Like it's just, it is what it is, man.
There's more than one way to win a battle. And
here we four, baby.
Must find their own path to victory.
Dun 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 dun.
Whether you strike from afar or ambush up close, the Malians will use
am I going back to
and
Pep Band days? We used to play
to
this song a lot.
outmaneuver their opponents and gain the advantage on the battlefield.
Dun, 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 dun.
With powerful siege tools and the ability to rally large formations, the Ottomans can keep the pressure on to bring down their enemies' defenses.
Yeah.
When the drums of war beat, how will you emerge victorious? History is in the making, and your place in it has just begun.
Yeah, this song is such a, it's an all-time classic for instruments and stuff. At some point in your life, you played an instrument, you probably played that song.
Time to head to Gotham. You guys excited for Gotham Knights? Well, you don't have to wait long. It is coming this October, and Batgirl, Nightwing, Robin, and Red Hood are going to take over in Gotham Knights. You're probably wondering about the story. Who are the villains? Well, we've got a lot to share in this brand new trailer, and also some exciting news. The release date is going to be a little earlier than you expected. Check this out.
Jim Gordon never gave up on anything. That's why Gotham City is still here. It's why I'm still here. And I've known for a while now that someday, like him, I'd have to work with you. I've seen plenty of criminals in my career, but nothing could have prepared me for this.
Well, well, if it isn't Batgirl.
Gotham City is at her weakest. There's blood in the water, and the sharks are circling. They're all making their move.
Play nice.
But we aren't going to give up.
A storm has risen over Gotham. Nothing can stop it. See you at the premiere.
I need your help. Your skills. Your knowledge. Your adaptability. You got my back?
Oh, boys!
This biopic is based on a true story. My story. Soon, the world will feel the cold as I do.
I got one last little surprise for you.
Come to watch the show, Red Hood.
Nah, I'm just here to kick your ass.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be live streaming tonight, guys.
October 21st
I gotta get that
now
Prime 5 video
for Gotham Knights. All right, now it's time to announce a brand new game from a new studio. The global announcement of the ambitious new adventure game developed by Everstone Games. It's called Where Winds Meet. It's an interactive open-world RPG featuring action, adventure, and martial arts set in a turbulent time in the Northern Song Dynasty. The combat looks really cool. Check out this announcement of Where Winds Meet.
Nice. Well, good luck, Logan. Where winds meet. When there will be no It's in Japan. You're badass. Look at that. Look at that movement. That movement's pretty cool. Very interesting. Yeah, it's giving me a Ghost of Tsushima vibes. A little bit. Naraka Blade Point? Yeah? I think it's a new IP. I think this is a new IP. Where winds meet. Okay. Yeah, new IP. New IP. Looks pretty good though. Oh boy. Bow before your god. Panther. Interesting. Game looks interesting.
Where winds meet. Again, so much new IP tonight. It's really cool. All right. Back when we started ONL in 2019, a very special guest joined me here in person to close the show. And this year, when I told him that we were going to be back here live in person, he said, well, I got to take part in some way. So please say hello to my good friend, Hideo Kojima. Mr. Kojima?
Thank you, Jeff.
Kojima!
ゲームズコムの皆さん、こんにちは。
Let's go, Kojima!
小島秀夫です。
Anyone unveil a game? Or
僕
are you
は
just
今
here
で
to
すね
talk?、
ゲームの制作、ゲームの新作に取り組んでおりますが、
New games, multiple games.
今回は別のニュースのお知らせとなります。
No new games.
この度9月から、僕のポッドキャスト番組を Spotify
Of
で
course.
なんと独占
He
配
gets
信
to
す
use
ることにな
Gamescom
り
to
まし
talk
た。
about his own podcast.
おー
Whoa!
それでですね、英語版と日本
English
語
and
版を
Japanese versions.
それぞれ同時通訳を交えて制作するというですね、新しい試みです。全世界のリスナーに向けてお届けをしたいと思います。またですね、ジェフ・キーリによるエンタメ業界ニュースのコーナーもレギュラー化の決定です。
So Jeff's gonna have it. Oh
第
man.
1回の配信は
Jeff's gonna do a new
9月
segment in
8
there.
日を予定しております。
September 8th.
各
Huh?
分野を代表するですね。
Instantly going to become the biggest gaming podcast in the world.
登壇予定
Instantly.
です。
Instantly, it's going to be the
ぜ
biggest
ひリ
gaming
ンクを
podcast
チ
in
ェ
the
ックし
world.
て楽しみに待っていてください。以上。
Just like literally day
小島秀夫でした
one, it'll be the
あ
biggest
りがとうご
thing.
ざいます。
I mean, the Center Prime podcast, I might have a little bias over here. No, it's okay. My podcast is okay.
Last year, opening night
I do have a
live,
special
we
guest
announced
this week,
Park
though.
Beyond from Limbic Entertainment and Bandai Namco, and this year they've got an awesome booth experience for those of you here in person, and for those of you at home, we've got a brand new trailer that shows you more of this incredible amusement park simulation game.
The stream element's not working today. Might not be working.
Here is a little something to inspire you. Be creative.
Hell yeah. Dude, is this like Roller Coaster Tycoon? Is this a new Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Great job, guys. This has a lot of potential.
Woohoo!
couldn't we go a step beyond? Ta-da!
Well, how's it a step beyond? Oh, that's kind of cool. The floating things.
What about you? Will you go beyond your imagination? Talk beyond.
Dude, yes! Oh my god, I love games like that.
So much fun. I love the diversity of
I
games
hope
we
that ends
have
up
here.
being really
Amusement
good.
parks, I love
Dude, I
theme
miss
park back
Theme
in the
Park
day.
and
Great to
Roller
see
Coaster
that's coming
Tycoon.
up,
Dude,
from
that's right up my
Gaming
alley,
Land.
man.
All right, now it's time to share
That's
another
right up
special
my
announcement
alley.
here at
Love those kind of
Gamescom.
games.
Not a game, but a concept.
I just wish they did a
car.
Zoo
That's right, it's
Tycoon
here at
again. That's what I
Gamescom, and
really
I got to
miss.
catch up with Oliver Heimer, the
Zoo
head of
Tycoon
Mini
was sweet.
Design. Let's check it out.
That looked good, man.
All right, I'm over here at the mini booth with Oliver.
Pokemon!
This is the mini concept Aceman reveal. This looks so cool.
I'm glad you like it.
Well, let's take a look and learn more in this trailer.
I'm glad you like it. Okay. Pokemon. Gotta catch 'em all. We made a Pokemon car. They legitimately made a Pokemon car. That's right. Ace Man comes with a projector. Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Oh, we put a projector
this looks
to watch
so
your
cool. I have
favorite
so many questions for
Pokemon.
you,
Anywhere you
Oliver.
go, drive your
First of all,
car.
I want to ask you about this partnership, a car with gaming features and Pokemon. How did this come together?
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, first of all, let's talk about Gamescom. You know,
Yeah.
Gamescom is one of the core events of fandom pop culture.
See?
And as we ourselves are a
Part-owned
of that
IP,
pop culture,
Natsu. Part-owned.
we don't want to miss out such
They
a
don't
great
own it
event.
wholly. Part-owned
And
IP.
the Pokemon Company International, and we have a lot in common. We're both iconic brands. And Mini is more than a car. It's a character. You partner to explore the world. And the world of Pokemon is full of unique characters with special powers. So we share
Don't know
a
that would
love
survive a
for
winter in my
distinctive
area.
design and strong values.
I'm going to ask you your favorite Pokemon in a minute, but first, I want to ask about the gaming features. We saw a little bit in the trailer. Tell us, break it down. Why does this appeal to gamers?
So, first of all, it's all about the Aceman's gaming features. It's designed to be playful, as the brand is. The Pokemon mode welcomes you inside of the car, and then you can connect your gaming console to your Mini. And all you notice is a lot of details referencing Pikachu in particular.
Yeah.
The Aceman is fully electric, just like Pikachu is an electric type. So they're a perfect match.
Is there an overarching motto to this partnership?
So indeed, there it is. We asked ourselves the question, what is if a car could connect it with your gaming console, just like it does with your smartphone? So we are promoting a playful mindset, just like our brand in Pokemon. So our Gamescom claim is play on, never stop playing.
Well, speaking of never
Play
stop
on while you
playing,
drive.
we'll see you next year at Gamescom as well?
Drive your
Yeah,
car
we plan
and
to
play
stay
video
in the
games at the
game
same
and
time.
Play on for sure. Like
Yeah.
you always have from the get-go.
Drive
So
your car and
stay
play
tuned.
video games.
Awesome. All right, Oliver, thank you so much.
I know
We've
that's not
got
what they
much
mean.
more O&L.
But that's hilarious. All right, guys, I need the Pokemon car. I need it. How much is it? Time to get a new car loan. Everyone let Yulia know I'm buying the Pokemon car right now. Aceman, Pokemon car. I better get it imported.
A sprawling hive city on the brink of
Play while
destruction.
driving, right?
You are a reject, a convict freed to serve the Inquisition in this darkest of hours.
Where can I buy it? How much is it?
It is your duty to fight, and, if necessary, die.
Oh, it's only a concept. You can't buy it.
You can expect no help. No reinforcements. You are Tersham's last line of defense.
I'm just reading the features of the car. Right now, just get up. Pikachu can take over your car. Okay, and
The battle for Tertium is about to begin. Rejects will rise.
yeah, it doesn't really say what it does besides it's a car. Okay, so Pikachu does some cool animations and that's it.
There were two twin sisters.
That's lame.
Zora and Yaga.
I thought I had like a projector I could use to like project onto, like I could pull up in my driveway and project it onto my garage door and stuff.
With no face. Stop it!
Cause that'd be cool.
From Baba, princess.
How much longer you want to be a nobody? I just need to find the red oak.
What you really want to find is the hut.
What the hell is wrong with this forest?
I don't know. Why do you attach a bee to the end of your bow?
Not bad.
So I'm not so sure an arrow would shatter a boulder.
You kill it again.
I don't know, man. It's just me. I know it's magic, but something about an arrow shattering a boulder in midair doesn't really jive with me.
Always head straight.
Hey, we had a bot. Didn't expect this to go this long. They pre-announced it was 2 hours. They pre-announced it was 2 hours. So it's done in 17. A lot of games to come. They're kind of doing that Monty Python thing.
gives you wings.
Oh my God. Okay, we get it. Red Bull, you're a sponsor. Da, da. I don't know how I'm in that video than that. I got such a busy second half of the day. I'll figure it out.
And now it is time for a final award. But don't worry, there is more on Saturday, so make sure to not miss our award show on Saturday.
So why didn't you wait for your award
Here
show?
are your nominees for the most wanted Sony PlayStation game.
So Nintendo doesn't get in the mix. Lame.
The Dark Pictures, The Devil in Me. Lies of P.
You got PC.
One Piece Odyssey.
And the winner is Lies of P. Here
Lies
to
of P look
accept the
good.
award is Jimon Choi, Project Director at NeoWiz. The stage is yours.
Lies of P
Thank
look
you.
good.
First of all, I'm very proud of my team members, and we always do our best to live up to our team's name enough. And finally, do you know BTS? Like BTS in Korean pop, will be enough in the Korean gaming industry. Thank you. 감사합니다.
Thank you. Congratulations once again
Congratulations.
to Lies of P. Thank you so much. And yes, that's it from me for tonight. But before I say goodbye, I want to bring your attention to a more serious matter. The past 5 months of war have been devastating for the Ukrainian families, and UNICEF and partners on the ground are supporting those in need. And of course, funds are needed. So please consider donating at unicef.org if it's possible. And yes, we have to take care of each other. Gamescom also supports the development of Antura, the language learning game for Ukrainian children. Antura is based on an app which was made for Syrian war refugees to learn the local language. And I mean, in times like this, it is more important than ever to take care of each other. And I hope you keep that in mind, not only for Gamescom this week, but way after. Thank you so much. That's it from me, and have a wonderful Gamescom. Jeff,
This is a Game Pass deal
Thank
day
you,
one.
Melanie. Great to have you
It
with
won the
us.
PlayStation Award, but it's on Game Pass day
day
one.
games to go. Now, one of the great things about Gamescom
But
is
yeah, we
love
can't
to
have a
profile
Switch
games
award,
made
right?
in Germany.
Can't have
And
a
this next
Switch
game
award.
was made by 4 students in Berlin. It was a big success on Steam, and now it's coming to a new platform, and we've got the announcement right now.
I wonder what they're going to end with. Ooh, Switch trailer. I think Nintendo showed this off in an indie world, didn't they? I feel like I saw this in an indie world. Maybe I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I thought I saw that in an indie world. Or something very similar.
Cute, beautiful. Now we're going to get dark. The Outlast Trials. You guys excited for this game? The Outlast Trials we showed you last year at Gamescom Open Night Live, and we haven't heard anything since really from the team, and everyone keeps asking me, when are we going to get to play this? Well, tonight, we've got the world premiere of the brand new trailer, and yes, some news on when you might get to play it.
I'm not thinking of Plucky
Here we
Squire.
go.
My lord. Plucky Squire is an entirely different kind of game. No, I'm not thinking of Choo Choo Charles either. My lord. The best trailer so far. Well, Liza P was good. Probably that Rick and Morty game. Oh, I keep drawing a blank on the name. That Rick and Morty game. House of no. Gosh, what's the name of that Rick and Morty game? I keep forgetting it. Well, it's not Rick and Morty. It's about the creators of Rick and Morty. High on Life. That's right. High on Life. Yeah, that one was good. That one was good. That one was amazing. Hogwarts Legacy was pretty solid. Sonic Frontiers had a surprisingly really damn good trailer. The best trailer to date for the game.
Subjugation of perception. Guard. Chemical encouragement. Doctrine over person.
This is for your own good.
The final confession. Elaborate and inclusive, rather than terse, for an even greater emphasis upon the experience.
There's a lot of really good trailers today, actually. Thinking back on Opening Night Live, I gotta say, it's been pretty solid. I don't think I've gone more than maybe 5 minutes where I just wasn't feeling it, you know? Like, you always have those games and those moments where you're like, kind of like, eh, and then something cool happened. So, I would say the balance has been pretty good. This feels more balanced than
That's right. Some people
than
will
Summer
get to
Game
play
Fest
something
and the
this
Game
year,
Awards does.
The Outlast Trials. All right.
Heck,
Next
there
up,
was
we've got
awards
a
in this
tease
damn
of the
thing.
first release from Embark Studios, which a lot of the veterans that worked on the Battlefield franchise in Stockholm, Sweden. They've got a shooter wrapped in a game show format where destruction is going to play a key
Game
role.
show.
What we've got here is a short tease with some actual gameplay in it. The full reveal is coming later in September. You can sign up starting now to get in to start play tests of this. Check out the finals.
The finals. Insert your coin, baby. Can you reach the finals? That's what I was gonna say. The finals, yeah. I mean, they really hid the gameplay. He wasn't kidding when he said small T's, and the gameplay was like all hidden.
All right. We got one more game for you tonight at
Last
Gamescom
one?
opening night live, and this is one we've all been waiting
Last one?
a long time for. Here we go.
A long time? So what's the big ender? Dun, 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 dun. Thanks for the copyright claim. Are we about to get Beyond Good and Evil? No. What is this? What is this? It's got a square pupil. Killed a bunch of people. Drank their booze. Zombie game. Okay. Is this gonna be a Left 4 Dead?
I remember not too long ago, I went to a theater.
Dead Island? Yeah, maybe Dead Island? This is something we've been waiting for a long time for. It is Dead Island 2. Nice. February 3rd. Nice. All right. Not bad. Good to see Dead Island 2. So that should be it then, right?
It's true. Dead Island 2 coming next February, and joining me now to tell us about this long-awaited game is Con. Con, great to have you with us. First of all, let's explain a little context to that trailer we saw. Who is that character that we meet?
Thank you, Jeff. It's great to be here. So you just met Jacob, and he is just one of our 6 playable characters. Our zombie slayers have larger-than-life personalities and unique dialogue, which fits in with a very pulpy and irreverent tone, as you could tell.
I see the tagline there, see you in Hell A, so it looks like we're heading to Los Angeles in this game?
Well, our pulpy tone is kind of a love letter to classic cult Hollywood horror B-movies, so where better to set it than in Los Angeles, sort of a modern paradise gone to hell.
Well, yeah, it looks cool. It's obviously over the top. I know you're working on the narrative for it. This game has been, long awaited for many, many years. You guys have been working on it for a few?
Yeah, I'm sure some fans would agree with you. It has been long awaited, but Deep Silver Dam Buster Studios started work on it about 4 years ago. We were really lucky. We got to build it from the ground up. We got to focus on what we love about the franchise, the over-the-topness, and we think we've got a really great action RPG out of that.
So let's talk about the gameplay. We saw the CG piece, obviously, but what can we expect from the gameplay when you show it?
So Dead Island 2's gameplay is all about experimenting with your preferred zombie slaying methods, just kind of going nuts. It's a combat toy box of close quarters melee brutality with a few guns for fun.
Okay, well, can't wait to learn more. When are we going to get to see more, see some gameplay of it?
You want to see some gameplay?
I think we want to see some gameplay. You guys want to see the gameplay? Can we do it now?
How about now?
Okay, let's do it. Here's your first look at the gameplay of Dead
There
Island
we go.
2.
Some actual gameplay. Let's go. See some real stuff now. We never discussed this in rehearsal, right?
It's hammer time.
Oh! That's just happened.
Let's wait for the happy ending. Jimmy.
Humanity's survival depends on the red gold pumping through my veins.
Well, sounds like you're the star of the show now.
This motherfucker.
Oh, shit. Boom! Gods and whiskey.
I will not have this devil in my house.
Well then. Well then. Well then. My grandpa has one of those.
Beyond insane.
Damn. Looking good. Looking good. It's looking good. Hell yeah.
And believe it or not, there is an uncut version of that trailer you can watch online if you want to see even more. All right, well, that's Dead Island 2 coming in February,
Looking
and that is
good.
going to wrap up all the reveals for Gamescom Opening Night Live 2022. It's been a fun show, but before we go, I just want to say I hope everyone has a great Gamescom. There's lots of live streams for the next couple of days, lots of things for you guys to go and play and check out here on the show floor. And as for me and the team, well, we're going to go back to Los Angeles and get ready for the Game Awards 2022, which I'm excited to announce will be live on Thursday, December the 8th. 2022 from the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles. We've got lots of great stuff we're working on for that. But until then, hope you guys have a great Gamescom. Thanks so much for being a part of Opening Night Live. We'll see you soon.
All right, not bad. All right, that wasn't too bad. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What did you think? Good, bad? I thought it was actually a pretty solid show. I think it was well balanced. I talked about this, already. I thought it was a really well balanced show. Obviously, expectations for Switch were next to none. Nintendo isn't even attending Gamescom, so Switch expectations were pretty much at zero. Besides like Sonic Frontiers, I didn't really expect much, and we didn't really get much for Switch, which is totally fine. That was the expectation. I thought it was a pretty solid show. That was a pretty solid show. Obviously, you guys know we'll be live again on Thursday for the the Nintendo Treehouse for Splatoon 3 and Harvestella. We'll also obviously be live streaming the Game Awards and all that in December. You guys know that. And who knows, maybe even a possible Nintendo Direct next month. You guys know we'll stream that as well. We stream all of the big events like this, so try to have a good time and try to have some fun together. When it fits into my schedule, of course. Obviously, if I have something going on with my children, I got to go do that, over streaming. But you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being here. I do appreciate you guys sticking with me for the last, 3 hours. It's been quite the journey. I got to go on and get other stuff done today. I still have a video I got to somehow get out. Probably won't go out till tonight at this point. So we have the Nintendo Prime podcast tomorrow. That's what's happening tomorrow, ePrime5, the Nintendo Prime podcast. There is no Nintendo event tomorrow. Treehouse is Thursday. All right, guys. Wait. Podcast, it's Monday. What day is today? No, today's Tuesday. Yes, I'm right. Okay, podcast tomorrow. Treehouse is Thursday. I'm losing track of my days. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll catch you later. Peace out.